Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to M3 TV News, the stream that gives you the best news. This is your boy M3, and tonight we're gonna be talking about something uh, pretty interesting. Okay, let me make sure I get everything set up first. Let's see, and then we're gonna jump into it. Where is it? We'll play this. Let me know if the sound system is okay. Let me know if the instrumental is too loud. Matter of fact, let me turn it down to like 15. So people in the chat, give me a one if the sound is perfect and it's not drowning me out. In the meantime, let me give a shout out to Daryl Long. Hold on, let me get my sound bits together. All right. So shout out to Daryl Long for tuning in. All right. Shout outs to the brother. Truth is never favored. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, please get the likes up. Liking the video builds the algorithm. It is absolutely for free at no charge. But if you wish to donate, feel free to donate to the cause. Cash App is easier. You can also, donate in Venmo as well too, or PayPal. You can also tune in to Knowledge Relationships on the Twitch side as well too for the Twitch viewers. Also, shout outs to Solutions for Him. Salute to the brother AR. All right. Shout outs to Marcus. Thank you for tuning in, man. All right. And, okay, let me see. One is good. Okay. And a bunch of ones. So, all right, cool. Sound systems is working perfectly. Thank you guys for your support. And like I said, thank you guys for liking the videos already in advance. Tonight is a closed panel, but however, for guests that would like to come up, we will bring guests shortly. Probably at I would say maybe closer to the 30 minutes to the 1 hour mark. And we'll give you guys like at least like 3 minutes like to pretty much say your piece, and then we'll switch you out to other people as well too. So, and also let me make sure that I put this up in events. Please be advised that what we discuss is not political, clinical, financial, medical, nor legal advice. This is for information purposes only and entertainment purposes as well too though. So always remember, again, the opinions of the panelists, guests, and chat are not necessarily the viewpoints of knowledge and relationships. I got to make sure I always get that out the way. And for the people, make sure that when the live streams are over, please make sure you give us your feedback after the show. Matter of fact, you could give like a thumbs up emoji, a thumbs down, or whatever. Do whatever you can, but remember, it helps build the algorithm for YouTube. So I feel like I need to say that in advance. And of course, you guys are doing very well by smashing that like button. So definitely appreciate it. Okay. Tonight's subject is Chris Brown charges fans $1,000. Hold on, let me get my sound bits ready. There I said $1,000. Okay, for a meet and greet special. Marcus says, yo, the background is dope, giving a cosmetic Marvel vibes to the K and R theme. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, Chris Brown is charging fans. Something that I wish I could do when I'm a celebrity. I thought about this too. I was like, yo, if I ever become famous, I'm definitely going to charge my fans, money to take pictures. And that's not being a narcissist, but hey, think about it like this. As an average man, okay, aren't you paying women anyways out for dinner dates? When they charge you, remember, because relationships is transactional. I've always been saying this. And yes, he is a smart brother, man. Very smart for his young age. And he says, and it shows that women can afford to pay for the first date. That is true. For Food for thought, right, guys? Let me tell you guys this. You guys have a ton of value that you guys don't even realize. But because you guys don't want to put in the work, okay, the simple work, you got to self-improve. All right? Let me tell you this though. This is going to be some good truth to this. All right? Men, you got to stop being lazy. That goes for me too. All right? I got to do my best to do better for myself, practice what I preach, get my ass back in the gym, lift some more weights. Man, but most importantly, man, for me, I need to be YouTube famous, man. So, I could have people do a meet and greet and start charging them. Those women use the child support money to pay Chris Brown. The child support money and the dinner dates from other dudes that keep worshiping them. I keep telling you, men, this, but y'all gonna have to learn the hard way. Now, let me show you guys something funny real quick. Let me go ahead and share the screen. All right. So let me pull this up. All right. Shout outs to Shout outs to Rob B. She was the one that kind of showed me this little funny meme. So right now, Chris Brown is definitely trending. But if you take a close look up, right? Look at this picture right here where he's super up close to this girl. Well, the girl's super up close to him. And you can tell by the face, this dude is super high right now. But he's probably loving it. He's like, hey, man, I might as well get paid. But, people are making fun of the shoes, man. Okay? Stop making fun of the shoe game, man. Now, people are saying that Chris Brown is doing that whole meet and greet so much that his shoes is running it. But if you look closely, that's just the style, the Converse. See, people are looking at this little blue part right here, thinking that his shoe was ripping off. And I'm like, come on, man. If that was the case, that would probably be one of those ridiculous fan styles, But anyways, everybody, make sure you guys get the likes up. Subscribe to Knowledge and Relationships on YouTube. This is also a subscribers only panel to chat. So if you have not subscribed, you're going to be waiting 20 minutes before you could comment. Shout outs again to Truth. Solutions for him. Yes, he definitely says facts, right? Wally, salutes to you, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. Marcus, shout outs. Big shout outs again to you, All right. So I just thought this little meme was kind of funny though about Chris Brown. But anyways, let's go ahead and discuss this, right? I might bring you guys up to the panel a little bit early though, but what we're gonna do, I'll switch this up because my crew hasn't got here yet. I'll open the panel for the people for a little while, and then afterwards, right? Then we're gonna make this exclusively for the K&R crew. So if y'all want to discuss about this, I'm gonna send the links to you guys right now, and we could get to talking. All right. Anybody that's on the Twitch side, please, tune in to the YouTube sector as well. We're trying to get more support on the YouTube side, but yeah, definitely go ahead and hop in real quick. I'll give you guys a few. So, and then I'll start continuing with the topic. But other than that, hopefully everybody else is doing very well. Wally, how you been doing, my brother? How's life treating you? Truth is never favored. What's good, man? Definitely guys come up for a little while. Marcus, feel free to come up, and solutions for him, definitely come up because I know we're going to definitely have a fun conversation about this topic. And yes, it's funny, right? Because it's a joke, but at the same time, there's actually some truth into that. Because what do women do, single, bitter baby mothers do with the child support money that they get from these dudes? It doesn't go directly to the child. So if it doesn't go directly to the kid, then we know, we could kind of get a hint where it's going towards. It's going towards high value men that already have their own money. But it doesn't matter. They could have plenty more. Shout outs to Be Easy, that dude. Salutes to you, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. Stan, the man, Joseph Lee. What's up, man? How you doing? He says they spin on themselves. K. Marion, salutes to you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for getting like the likes up. Definitely for sure. All right. So, anyways, nobody else don't want to come up. I guess I'll just like continue with this topic. But definitely feel free to say what you want to say, like in a chat as well too. And also shout outs to the Harrison Tribe Media Group. Salutes to you guys. Salutes to Mr. and Mrs. He and She Said. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know like your thoughts, more of your thoughts about this Chris Brown thing. Because it's more deeper than Chris Brown. I'm going to just tell you this. It's way deeper than that. Like men, we got to start valuing ourselves. So here's the thing. What can the average guy like us do to place value on these women? You know what I mean? And let's see. Stan says, give me 30 minutes. Okay, for sure, man. But yeah, women, like, okay, we got to start placing more value into like our own livelihoods. So even though we're not Chris Brown, where women are chasing after us and paying for our attention, what can we do to start charging them for our time? Because here's the thing, right? Women will charge men for sex, okay? Most of the time, you're paying a lot for the dinner dates, rather than just giving money to them straight up. You're paying to fly them out to your place. They live far away, okay? You're paying them out, on these luxurious like trips, just so like you could get the box, okay? Us men, we're placing too much value on the wrong things. I'm always going to keep saying this. Stop placing value on the wrong things, because you know why? The more often you keep placing value on the wrong type of people, the harder it's going for us, okay? Or for you guys who are single, okay? To get women to respect you, okay? To be in relationships, to have women want to eye for your attention. Most of the time, and this is simple, right? But before, we got a guest up in here. Well, actually, he's more than just a guest. He's Knowledge and Relationships family. Mr. Be Easy, that dude. Shout out to Be Easy. How you doing, my brother? Be Easy? Be Easy. I can't hear you right now. If you're talking, you might have to adjust your mic. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. Be Easy. And we also have another guest, the Truth that's never favored. What up, Truth?
What's going on, Rio? Blood in, baby.
Blood in, man. How you doing, Truth?
I'm doing well, sir. How you feeling today?
Pretty good, man. Thank you for tuning in, man, on this topic. Yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna
yes,
dive
sir.
right into it. For now, even though this is like mostly like a limited panel, but right now, we're just having fun for the time being. So, we're gonna trap it as much as we can. But Truth, what do you think about this Chris Brown situation? And what do you think about just like men in general? What do you think we need to start doing to start placing more value into our lives?
Um, well, give me, because obviously you have more of the particulars on this
Yeah, I'm here.
particular subject. So, what
Yeah, we
exactly?
hear you, Beezy.
What's up, Bees?
What's up?
What
Can you hear me now?
exactly?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you, Beezy.
Okay,
What
cool.
exactly happened on this subject? Like what's
Okay.
going on? I know the $1,000 date thing. I know that, but what else has happened?
Nothing much. A lot of people, because I guess Chris Brown is doing a tour. And so during the tour, there's like a meet and greet. Now, I don't know if a lot of celebrities have ever thought about charging fans to take pictures with them. Maybe they have, but it hasn't really been that noticed. But a guy like Chris Brown is actually teaching, society an important lesson. It's teaching men a valuable lesson that even though we're not born with privileges such as women, but however, when we work our way up there, we can have and share those same type of privileges. Okay, the roles would be in reverse, or back. I wouldn't say reverse. It would be like in order, pretty much, because if you think about all like biblical times and way back, both high value men always existed, but they were called kings. You know what I mean? What else they call it? Well, yeah, kings, rulers, all this other stuff. There was highly important people, and those people were the ones that was getting all like the wives, the
No,
women.
and women had to bring an offering to them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just, hey, here, let me offer you this box. And cats want to talk about body count, like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, you think it didn't matter back in the time? If y'all know about the Scarlet Letter and that type of ideology, they considered almost anything Jezebel-like behavior. Twerking, revealing too much cleavage, especially if you was highly promiscuous. But now people don't want the standards. They just want a free for all for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. So, yeah, you're definitely correct on that part. So if you look at like in modern times, like today, like Chris Brown is definitely like an example of it because of his status, the things that he has to offer and contribute for like American society. Unfortunately, people worship him. And here's the thing, right? Women are not the only ones that are paying him $1,000 to take pictures with him. Men are doing that as well too. I'll put up a few pictures if I can look it up online. But those are the ones, like, both men and women are catering to Chris Brown because he's high value. So people will pay just to get close to being valuable with a high value man. What's up, Mr. Intellectual Soapbox?
What's going on, Sam? What's going on?
The one, the only, 84. What's going on?
What's good?
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I'll say go ahead, Truth.
Oh, yeah, so I said a lot of different things. I said something about high value. I said something about is there like a general question of that you could place on this? Like, because you usually have a question.
No, like I said, like the question is like, this is a free for all topic about this. The question is that like, what can we do, right? Even though we are not, high value men ourselves, like, people like Drake and Chris Brown, who has the status, the money and all that, what can we do? What can the average man do to learn how to start placing value for himself? Basically, what ways can a man do to charge women for their attention?
Oh, okay. Are we talking about in a monetary type term?
No. It could be whatever that you could think of. And remember, anything to me is transactional, so it don't have to be monetary.
Okay, so well, it depends on how you look at relationships. I don't look at. If we just going to look at the term transaction, then yes, everything in life is transaction. If you look at it in a technicality type way, everything is transaction. The part where we make it bring humanity in is where you don't place conditions on how you interact with someone. That's how you bring humanity into it instead of us moving around robotic like and coarse and basically callous. Because if everything is transactional, give and get, then that has nothing to do with love. That has nothing to do with friendship. That's the barter system from back in the day. I'm trading goods with services. You gave me, I give you. You see what I'm saying? Where's the people that, as freely give, as freely receive, people freely give? Where's the people that will give to those and do not create a debt behind it? Charging somebody $1,000 because of your worth in a celebrity type of format, that's what he can do. And we see the idiots that are actually paying these people $1,000 for their time. And for me, I say it all the time, bro. I do not put not one man above me on this planet. The only man that is above me was the greatest man that ever walked this earth, and that's Jesus Christ. Other than that, there is not a single another man that is above me. And I will not pay no daggone man no money for their time. Not even a person that had a lot of influence on my life. And everyone that knows me personally, the greatest person that had a lot of influence on my life was Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? That was the person that, I looked up to. That was the person that, I gravitated to after I lost my actual father, who was my hero. You feel what I'm saying? If Michael Jordan was around, I would not pay $1,000 to meet him. That's just how I am and how I move as a man. I think that we can get the value out of a woman just by being men, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Women, you will have a lot of problems. You can have a lot of problems out of women, especially if they come with problems. Women are going through a lot of things in life. And they have been through a lot of things stemming from their childhood all the way up into. And if you come to someone that has a lot of problems initially, then, y'all will have some ways that y'all will struggle. But the one thing people respect is someone that is consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And women love a man that is consistently there, a man that is going to consistently show them that he is considering their time, considering who they are, consider that they are valuable, that they're worth something. They love attention, bro. They love attention.
Yeah.
That's in their nature. So the best way to, basically, I guess you would say, allot time for currency, and this currency would be, to get, I guess you would say, the woman's attention towards you and make it valuable. Consistency for me. You have to be consistent.
Okay. So if you still got enough time before, I gotta send you back to your chat.
Yeah, but as far as this Chris Brown thing, I will always encourage people not to be, celebrity fanatics, man. Like, these people, I'm gonna put it plain and simple, then you can pass it on. These people are just regular men and women with extra C notes, with more C notes than what you have. If you guys had the same amount of C notes, they would be nobodies.
Right.
Flat out.
All right, that's what's up, Truth. Hey, Truth, I appreciate you coming out to the platform, man. In the beginning, blood in as always.
Already.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop you back to the chat, Truth, right? But just stick around, okay?
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, is this what's the name?
So it's another close panel though for the non-relationships crew.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
but you still fam no matter what though. Blood in though, for real.
All right, cool.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right, peace. All right. Be easy. Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
All right, man. So for a second, I gotta give a shout out to Joseph Thompson. Thank you for tuning in, Joseph Thompson. And thank you for also subscribing to Non-Relationships. please hit that like button. If you definitely enjoy this topic, please share the videos as well too. Other than that, yeah. But yeah, be easy. Like, what else is like your thoughts? I'm about to pull up some pictures real quick. You might be rocking out for me just for a second.
What was that?
I'm gonna pull up some pictures, right, for Chris Brown's meet and greet type of thing. You mind if you rock out just for like a quick second?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought you said log out. I was like, oh damn, okay.
No. I said rock out. No.
Okay. Yeah, so I agree with what Truth was saying. To a certain extent, you know what I mean? And it's no disagreement because that was his opinion, that was his perspective and beliefs on how he approaches, celebrities. I do think too many people idolize and deify these celebrities, and really they're just like you. That's why you see I mean, maybe not just like you, but in terms of an average person, that's all they are, is an average person with money. And people get disillusioned and think that they're some superhero because you've seen them in the movies or your favorite show, or they've done a song that's your ringtone and that you bop to. So you really love them and think that they larger than life. And then you get around them and seem like, oh, this person is, skinnier or fatter or taller or older, got more wrinkles and everything. It's not all what it's cracked up to be. The fantasy doesn't always live up to the reality. You know what I mean? And people like to stay in that delusionary state because it's everlasting, right? And the possibilities are endless. But what I will say is, I personally wouldn't have paid Chris Brown $1,000, but I wouldn't knock Chris Brown. They say can't knock the hustle. I wouldn't knock him for doing that hustle because he's not strong arming or forcing anyone to come off of a hard earned or easily earned money. So there's that, and people know full well what they're paying for, what they're getting into. I'm sure he laid out, hey, if you pay this, you'll get X amount of time, right? So he presented an option, they agreed to it. So, fair exchange is no robbery. And some people are paying for the experience and some people are paying for the investment, right? Maybe they can say, look, if I could pay Chris Brown $1,000 and try to get him to at least look at my album or watch my video or do that, for some people it's worth it. People have advertising and marketing budgets, and a lot of times they're way more than $1,000. So it all depends on your particular perspective, how you look at it. I personally would found a different way to invest my $1,000, but I don't think it was a bad investment for any person that believed they got value out of it. You know what I mean? Because they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. So if I didn't consider it a treasure, I can't demonize someone and say, hey, just because it wasn't a treasure to me, it's not a treasure to you.
All right. Thank you, Be Easy. Let me answer Joseph Thompson's question. Joseph, there's two ways you could join in, right? I don't know if you follow us like on Instagram. That's usually like easier for us to see a direct link, but we also send a link to the chat, and then we could allow like at least one person to come up at a time. So what I could do, I'll send a link, but you'll only have 3 minutes, right? To give like your personal opinion, chat with us. So yeah, I'll send a link in just a minute. Mr. Intellectual Soapbox, are you here?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. In the meantime, Mr. Intellectual Soapbox, what's your thoughts about this? And Joseph, let me get the link for you, okay?
Man, salute to, She Breezy. Salute to the brother, you know what I mean? Hey, man. Hey, yeah, you've been running, you know what I'm saying? Well, to all the gents, man. I'm a huge Chris Brown fan, man. Unfortunately, what happened with him and Riri, you know what I'm saying? But he got past that. And, he made things better for himself. You know what I mean? He was a young man. He had to learn. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she had to learn too. But yeah, anyway. I think that this is a brilliant marketing move by him. Brilliant marketing move, brilliant money move. Salute to him. You know what I mean? And what's good, 100 watts? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, at the end of the day, he did a choice that he knew that would help him to grow and to help him be more in tune even with his fans and the general public. I mean, that's just a brilliant idea. You know what I'm saying? I actually did send him the YouTube link too if he wanted to, come watch. But with that being said, right? And if he come up on the stream, y'all, he ain't got no time limit, all right? I don't care when none of y'all say he ain't got no time limit. He come up here, y'all can be mad, whatever. It's C Breezy.
Hey, fuck that. I'll mute C Breezy.
You ain't gonna be C Breezy now. Hell no.
I'm fucking around.
Hell no. With that being said, that's a brilliant move. And I think also if people use it the right way, like BZ was saying, it can be a good way to market. You know what I mean? Market yourself. You know what I mean? Market your brand. Like, oh, I took a picture, with Breezy. You know what I'm saying? And he supports me or whatever. So that's also a good way for people to market themselves. It's a good way for him to make extra money. It's a good move overall, but it's just funny to me. The thing I looked at was, a lot of times they just say like men are thirsty all the time. And I'm like, well, women are thirsty too. And I did see some guys in some of the pictures, some of them.
Clearly, his story proves that, right?
But it was majority. But the majority, hold on, Bees. I'm sorry. The majority of them was women. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them was women, though. You know what I'm saying? They was paying that $1,000 to come to shit with your man. So I don't want to be hearing that y'all ain't got no money and y'all can't do this and y'all can't do that. No, y'all be having money, men and women both. But y'all be having money. Y'all spend things on what y'all want to spend things on. But yeah, go ahead, Beezy. I'm sorry.
No, I was just kind of piggybacking off what you said. The $1,000, you want to say men are thirsty, and men are sugar daddies and making it rain. It shows there's some sugar mamas out there too. Woo! For the right dude, these women will cash out. Like, don't get it twisted and think. But like M3 is saying, most dudes don't value themselves enough to demand stuff. Chris Brown is showing you how to value some people saying $1,000. I would never pay that. You've seen a long list of people who would pay it. It's not for everybody to pay. What if he would have charged $500? He would have been selling himself short. Why would he charge $500 when he can charge $1,000 and get the same, if not more people? People want him to lower his value to get on your level, but you want a high value person. You want me above you. Why would I lower my level? Imagine if he paid for $200, right? It would still be Chris Breezy, but they'd be like, damn, he doing bad. Ain't that what people would be saying?
Of course.
Chris Brown, he hurting. He only charging $200. So which one is it? If he charged $200, he hurting. If he charged $1,000, he's exploiting fans.
I'd rather exploit him than be hurting, right?
But he's not even exploiting them because really he gives you a discount. I mean, if you try to meet up with a lot of different celebrities, they gonna charge you a lot more.
Trump is having like the luncheons and dinners. He charged like 45 to 7 bands for the same thing. And he was doing this before he was president.
Wow.
Yeah. But
so
I mean, all of them do that.
You think they hate it because it's just one of us? Like, could it be that? Because it could it be the crab in a barrel thing where, we just don't want to see another brother shine and really get his hustle on? Because he's definitely getting his hustle on with this, man. He's shining, getting his hustle on. Are people just jealous? You know what I mean? Is that really a thing? Is this jealousy thing really holding people back from celebrating this, man? I mean, this is just a brilliant idea. You know what I mean? And not only that,
he gave y'all a blueprint. To be honest, so imagine if Drake say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Imagine if Lil Wayne say, I'm gonna do this. You think all of them ain't gonna get money? So people should be thanking him. He gave them a blueprint, bro. He really made people live. I seen these girls like bent over, twerking, busting it open on them. Probably the happiest they ever been in their life. You know what I mean? So.
Let me pull up a guest. One of our special guests, Mr. Grizzly Bear Production Studios. What's up, Grizz?
Grizz, what up?
Yeah, what's happening, bro? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? So I just want to say about the... Huh?
I said, no, what's going on with you, bro?
So I was gonna say, about the whole Chris Brown thing about charging the bands. It reminds me when I was at the Comic-Con thing, when the Power Rangers was there, and he was charging people with $50, $60. He was charging like some between $60 to some $100 just to take a picture, just for his autograph. And I'm like, I get it's marketing promotions, I get it, but in charging people $1,000 just for a picture that's going to deteriorate over time, or either you may not put on your wall, and let me see if I can find this picture. But and plus, and also too, just like with the what Brad said about idolizing these people for who they are. They're regular people just like us, because just like even in the film industry, people are charging bankrolls just for their picture. But I just think it's ridiculous. Like, you make more money than a little bit, and you got investments, but just taking people for their money. I think it's hella wrong.
Wait. So you think it's hella wrong for Chris Brown to charge people? And you said that's a lot of money?
Honestly, I'm putting this in today's times. Yes, in today's times, I'm like, people got to make pimp decisions. Where am I going to eat today, or am I going to eat today, or am I going to put gas in my car? And plus, also for people who have kids and stuff like that, there are some people who will pay $1,000 knowing they got rent to pay or something like that, just to go take a picture with a celebrity that they may not see again in person.
Okay. Got you. All right, Chris, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Okay. Do you have any more you want to say?
No, I'm good, bro.
Okay. Well, let me say this though, right? Because I got the invite. Okay, hold on for 1 second. Let me say this, right, Chris. In my response, right, and Razik, I'm about to bring you up in just a second. Hold on for a second. Let me say this. Joseph, let me know if you still want to come up. But remember, you have to cam up in order for you to come up. So let me know, okay? All right. Let me also bring Razik in the building as well, too. Okay. Salutes to Razik. How you doing, my brother?
What's the word, bro? I'm over here driving and shit. You already know, on the grind as always.
Got you. Hey, no, it's all good.
Razik, what up, baby?
Yeah, I gotta bring another person up. Our family, Mr. Stan Joseph Lee. What's up, man? Stan,
what's
man,
up? What's up? How you doing?
No problem. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah.
Mr. Intellectual, what's up? Grizz.
Hey.
Dan, what up, man? What's up?
What's up? Be easy.
And also, hold on for a second. Grizz
that's
to
Razik?
OG Patrice.
Yes,
that's Razik.
Razik, what's up?
All right. Grizz, let me
yes, sir.
Yeah. Grizz, so let me say this, right? I don't see this is like what I hear like a lot, right? Because here's the thing. Everybody said that Chris Brown is wrong for charging his supporters or fans, a small little fraction of what he normally makes. And I know for us that could kind of seem to be like a lot of money, but like Mr. Insular Soapbox says, like Trump and all these other people would probably charge you way more. I know there's really high prestige type of people that will probably charge you like $100,000, just to be in their presence. And the thing is, for him, like that is a super discount to charge you like $1,000. But to me, I like the fact that he's doing that because he's showing men that you can place value in yourselves no matter what. How come nobody else doesn't talk about women that charge men, to sleep with them?
Some women is charging the same price for feet pics and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody talking about OnlyFans?
Bro, women are selling farts, bro. Selling farts. Bro, I swear, just look it up. They got a chick selling farts, feet pics, dirty panties. You know what I mean? So I would never knock Chris Brown for getting this cheese. No one is forcing them to do that, and he is
Right.
giving them a discount. Let's be clear on that.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. I guess because I guess for me, because like I'm actually working on getting into the industry, doing film and television, that's my industry, and like and I don't know. I guess you can never place so much value on yourself. I get it, but I don't know. I just think charging people $1,000 just to take pictures. I don't know. It just something sketchy for me. A little bit for me.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Like you're saying, like it sounds sketchy. I get that part, right? But here's the thing, though. Nobody else is saying like OnlyFans is sketchy,
Right?
And and OnlyFans is supported by the government. You know what I mean? They pay their taxes and their due diligence and all that. So
Right.
Where's the part where I can hear that? Okay, man, this is sketchy that you're selling like booty farts in a jar, or you're giving people bath water for like $1,000 just so people could drink it. I don't hear like the backlash.
Let me holler at Grizz for a second since he only got 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Look, Grizz, let me holler at you, brother. Look, at the end of the day, right? You would pay look, you would pay for a concert, right? You pay for a concert in order to go and see this person, right? You will pay for a concert. Now, here's the thing, right? The concert will cost you sometimes, 85 to like 200 or more, right? Depending on the venue, depending on the concert length, things of that nature, right? So you're getting a personal meet and greet, right? You're getting a personal meet and greet. Nobody even said how long the meet and greet is, right? You just know that you're doing a meet and greet. So you pay that $1,000. Hey, he may chill with you for 3 hours, just depending on the vibe, right? Let's say he spent a whole day with you. That $1,000 is definitely worth it if the man spends the whole day with you, right? Do you know how many resources and things that this man can plug you into? You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's, you know what I mean? He never said the time length. He never put a time length on it. He just said meet and greet, right? So it's based on his comfortability with you, if he really rocking with you, you know what I mean, and how long he want to chill with you. So like I said, he may chill with you the whole day. He may you may be able to jump on an album or something. Like you never know. He may put you in a video. You know what I mean? You never know.
A long way.
I know. Honestly, me personally, I'm going to be personally at the deep end. I'd rather shoot his videos.
But see, you can get to that if you just do the meet and greet for a G. You do the meet and greet for a G. You show him you show him your background. You bring your portfolio out. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can happen.
And that's what I was gonna say, Grizz.
Hold on, Grizz got 39 seconds. Go ahead. Whoever got to say something, go ahead.
Go ahead, Easy.
Oh no, I was gonna be real quick. If all it took was $1,000, he said he's an aspiring artist, film producer, and it took $1,000 to get in front of Chris Breezy. He may be the one to put you on. That wouldn't be worth it to you.
I didn't think about that till you just said that. I appreciate that, bro.
I mean, that's what
all of y'all like me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem, Grizz. Hey, Grizz, man, thank you for tuning in, man. We're gonna put you back to the chat, but hey, keep sticking around. Hey, share our videos, okay? And get those likes.
All day, bro. Oh yeah, and plus, I still want to interview you again.
All right, for sure, man.
All right, bro.
All right, peace out. Thank you. All right. Hold on. All right, man. Shout out to Grizz, man, for tuning in, man. Give us a
Is it all right? Is it all right if I add on to that topic?
Yep. Go ahead, Rosie.
Go ahead, Bill, bro.
My fault. Hey, shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? As always. Hey, I just want to say, I think what Chris Brown is doing is dope. You know what I mean? He's definitely capitalizing off of his ability to market, especially toward women, because that's the majority of his fan base. So and women are goofy enough to pay it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at him. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, in my opinion, he's lucky he only charging you with stack. You know what I mean? Like,
word.
You know, like so, a lot of them women were like, look, I'll go out there and spend, $1,000. Now, me personally, I wouldn't give them $1. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I'm not a Chris Brown fan. I don't care about, no meet and greet. However, if it was a nigga like Styles P or Jadakiss or one of them, Griselda boys out of Buffalo, you know what I mean? I might 200, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna come with some bars and spit, you know what I'm saying? While we checking the phone, I'm like, yo, son, let me go ahead and drop this little 16 on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout outs to Chris. He's definitely, you know what I mean, a VA boy, you know what I mean? I know a few of his, you know what I'm saying, folks, you know what I mean? So I ain't mad at him, man. You know what I'm saying? However you can make money, you know what I'm saying, capitalize off of that, and you don't even have to put out, you know what I'm saying, records. Like, your clout alone is already enough just to attract, you know what I'm saying, a crowd big enough that's willing to even, you know what I'm saying, fly from wherever they come in at to take, you know what I'm saying, photos of you with you. I mean, so, it's all fair and game for anybody who's willing to, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, look, I got $1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, Chris, let me have you know what I'm saying, a flick. You know what I mean? And then I don't know if y'all seen some of these photos. Like, he's like really hugged up on these other women, like grabbing their titties, they jumping in his arm. You know what I'm saying? He might like kiss them on the forehead, on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Do you like, even to like Grizz, like, do you understand like the type of long lasting effect on the women? She was like, oh my God, like I had Chris Brown, like, he gave me a kiss on the cheek and I got proof. You know what I mean? Like what? They go, man, this shit is crazy, yo.
I got a question for Razik. I got a question.
What's going on, bro?
I got a question for you, bro. Look, and salute to Bob Bryant. You know what I mean? One of the best moderators in the world. You know what I mean? Salute to the OG. You know what I mean? Razik, man. Okay, you say you spit the bars, right?
Yeah.
What if you spit the bars for him, right? Let's say you paid the G for the meet and greet. He like, Razik, let me hear your portfolio. Let me hear what you got. Let me hear your book. Let me hear your rhyme book. You bring the rhyme book. You spit the rhymes. He throw you on the track. Let's say the track go gold, right? Let's just say gold, right? I ain't even say platinum yet. Let's just say gold. Right. Do you know how much money you gonna get? You know, man, you be able to meet Jadakiss and the rest of them after that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there, like, somewhere. Yeah, I'm in there. You know what I mean? Let me have that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, I ain't mad at him, bro. Like, and like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, when I had came up earlier, like, if it was like Jadakiss or Benny the Butcher, Conway, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, even a nigga like, you know what I'm saying, Fab. You know what I'm saying? Vado, Davies, you know what I'm saying? Any other, one of them boys. Hell yeah, man. I'd be up there, you with a blunt rolled up, lit, like, yo, nigga, yeah, I rap, nigga. He's like, oh, word? Let me hear something. Boom. Off rip, off chop. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with some of my hardest shit. Acapella. I ain't gonna be doing no freeway shit, but like, yo, let me have a beat, man. Fuck all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this shit on you. And like, yo, that shit was fire. Yo,
right off the dome, Murr.
What's your math? Let me have your email. You know what I'm saying? He might do like an extra like 2 minutes. Be like, yo, where you from? How old are you? Yo, how long you been doing this? Blah blah blah. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and exchange some information. He might give me his manager contact info. But like, look, man, we're gonna do something. He was like, look, you know what I mean? Hit up the email and we'll discuss like whenever you can come up to New York or something. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? He might be like, look, I'm working on a new track. Let me give you this beat. Let me see how you can rhyme on it. You know, like I even remember Yo Gotti last year had put up an IG post and he played a new beat and he even had put out like a public challenge. He was like, yo, anybody who can rhyme accordingly to what I'm trying to do. He was like, yo, the hottest, you know what I'm saying, the hottest verse I'm gonna pick. And you know what I'm saying, and the dude who's not even signed, I think he's from Memphis. He was in his video. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't never did not one song, like, you know what I'm saying? And his first feature was with Yo Gotti. And now he's signed to CMG. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, opportunity like that, especially from a nigga like me, like growing up in the 90s, when you look at like you're like we came from the era where you had to have a demo tape. I remember that era where you had to like really have a demo tape. Niggas was shopping demos. You had to send your shit in the email, and all you could do was just hope and pray that one of them DJs might, might happen to like plug your shit, and you might hear like, I even remember like local radio, stations, they would have like a Rocket or Stop It, and they would just like randomly pick like people who send in random shit, and they'd be like, yo, we're gonna premiere, this joint, on the radio, and then people would call in, be like, yo, do you like it, or is it trash? You know what I'm saying? So think about how that has transformed to now have the internet, how people are able to put their shit out without even, being signed to a major label. Like you can literally market and push your own shit out there however you want. Acapella, make your own beats, rhyme with somebody else's shit, use your Instagram to do it, use your YouTube channel to do it. Like, it's a worldwide market now. So in my opinion, there's really no excuse for it. However, and just me personally, I'm not one, that's really trying to be in the limelight with the shit. Like, I'm not a limelight type, cat. So a lot of niggas be asking me, be like, yo, why don't you, start spitting? Because, like, for one, I'm 39, like, and I got different aspirations, goals, and visions of what I'm trying to do. So I just do it for fun. A lot of niggas be saying, I'm nice and I got potential. I mean, it's cool, whatever. I would rather be behind the scenes and just become like a writer for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that was able to answer your
No. You actually covered like a whole lot, Razik, and definitely like appreciate that. Real quick before I even reply to that, I gotta give a shout out to Queen Forever 2K. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, come on, son, bitch. Thank you for tuning in. Queen, before I let you speak, right? Yeah, my reply to this. Yo, $1,000 could definitely like, get you like a long way, bro. And what Razik was teaching people is that, look, capitalize on the opportunities. I get it that not a lot of us, right, has the investment mentality, and we kind of you live like, once and all that other crap, but live like your best life by investing in yourself first. Okay. Now I know, like, you're gonna see like a whole bunch of like, people getting bashed or whatever because they're taking pictures with Chris Brown, and even like some of the things that they was talking about that, yeah, with the $1,000, you're not sitting far apart from Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Like, well, the women, I would say, like, you're actually taking some pictures with the legend, bro. Like, you can see, like, in the top left, like, you got this girl hugging on him. There's probably some that where he's like feeling their booty or whatever, or waist side. Like, you're in, like I said, I'm not trying to make Chris Brown seem like he's like this Greek god or whatever, right? And you should worship him. But what I'm saying is that, like, this is what $1,000 that he's giving you. Okay, this is what you're getting for that money that you're paying. You're smelling the cologne that he uses. All right.
And three. Yeah. One more thing. Let me just add this too, right? And to take it away from, Chris, imagine for like a lot of y'all dudes who may be, older than me. Imagine if Al Green was able to do this. Imagine if Prince and Michael Jackson was able to do this in this era. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like James Brown, the Delphonics, the stylistics. Like, imagine if all them people were able to, do this. Imagine if like Steve Jobs was still alive and they was doing this. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. You know what I mean? Like, what? You mean tell me you're not gonna pay $1,000 to get next to the motherfucker who you idolize? Like, what if LeBron James was doing this, or Iverson, or Michael Jordan? Like, think about all of the celebs. You know what I'm saying? And what, how many people that would jump to that type of opportunity, and they were just doing tours around the world, or the United States. Like, look, yo, I'm gonna be in San Francisco, this weekend, pull up. I'm gonna be in Florida, Miami, New York, Chicago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. And look, I'm glad that you mentioned Michael, because look, bro, Like even something like the most brokest people would try to muster up 5 G's just to go see Michael Jackson if they can. Okay, so I don't want to hear nobody. Look, he just cut out all the excuses, even for the older people. Okay, Joe says I'm home, brother, and this brother is spitting facts. I just sub to the IG as well too. All right, I'll check the IG and then I'll send a link directly to you, Joseph. Thank you for doing that. Let me see. Also, wait, but Joseph, just to make sure that you got the right IG, I go by Oakland_artist84. I'll type it in the chat. But Queen, go ahead. Well, like, what's your thoughts?
I ain't paying nobody no $1,000 meet them. Hey, get the hell out of here. You know, ain't no meet and greet. The hell he think he is? Do you though? Enjoy it. Take your money. You know, but that's the thing. People gonna pay it because people are thirsty. You know, ain't nobody going there to try to get no record deal. They just going there as thought hoes and just want to have a picture with Chris Brown. I mean, you better watch out. He might have some. You might touch him and catch it. So I don't know. You know, so keep playing with your life like that.
Hey, you gotta put that PSA out. You gotta do that PSA real quick.
The public
Only
service
you
announcement?
can prevent forest fires.
Wow.
Now I feel like, hey, he gonna make money because people are thirsty. That's all I'm gonna say. So do you? Hey, charge $5,000. I bet you they'll pay it. I mean, come on.
Hey,
Ain't
look,
gonna
hey,
go
look.
nowhere.
Remember,
Some folks' clothes and shoes cost $1,000.
let me say this, Razik, right? Queen, remember, there's no, he didn't put a time limit on his meet and greet, okay?
But that
There's no
don't mean
time
that
limit
don't.
on here. Hold on.
No, excuse me.
Hold, let me finish, Queen,
ahead.
hold on. You're in business, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he wanted to completely fund your business based on the fact that he loved your ideal model, and he said, you know what, Queen, I'm gonna help spearhead your business, and all you had to spend was $1,000, you wouldn't do it?
I'm not going. Someone else on my business team will go do it.
I gotta go. I can't do this. I gotta go. This don't mean this.
What he do? What he say?
He's like, I gotta go.
There ain't no way in hell.
No, but
okay?
I'm just saying. But I'm just
listen.
saying,
I would give you $1,000 to do it. Okay, if
No.
I would give you $1,000 to go meet and greet him in order to help your business.
Excuse me. All money is not good money. It depends on what the red tape is. It depends on what the fine line is. I don't sell my soul to the devil for no dollar. You do that because you're gonna catch up. You're gonna come up with something just like the rest of them. So remember the IG model. I love that about yourself. I don't.
Are you really? Are you? Wait, hold on. Are you really selling your soul, Queen? Or okay. But if he's willing to help you, if he's willing to help you,
what it entails, I don't trust him. I'm not saying I wouldn't think about it, but I would have to think about what the fine lines are. Like I said, I don't believe in selling my soul to the devil for $1.
Hey, yo,
Queen, you're not. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Queen, you're not doing Cap in America right now, are you?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Hey, look, let me just add this right. I drive trucks, right?
Let me help you out. You know, I haven't had people like Chris Brown, but you know, I've had some serious offers with things that I've done, and not everything is good. Not everything is beneficial. At the end of the day, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to sell your soul for $1 or for funding. So what it's going to get you? Because there's some red tape, and when somebody come knocking on the door to collect, I'm gonna send them to your door. He ain't coming to my door to collect.
My only thing.
Wait, hold on, Roxy.
You already know.
Wait, hold on.
That's why
Roxy.
them little boys broke up in them groups because they had to do strange things for some change. Come on. And what's it made them? Strange adult.
Okay, Queen. Let's
talking about I ain't gonna say the name.
Yeah, let's be real, okay, right? We're not talking about like anything that's worth selling your soul over. We're talking about like taking pictures and creating opportunities. Okay. Let me not put you in the equation, right? let's just
I
say
mean,
if I was
I wouldn't want to do that with him though.
Well, that's what, yeah.
But that's just me. I
okay.
said, get your money because there are people who want to pay it. But I don't believe that his what he stands for would benefit anything I'm in business for.
Hold on, Queen.
So now, if it was benefiting me, meaning that it was a line where, hey, if I was like Grizzly, if I was in music production, or if I was in the music industry, yes. But what I want to do, he's not a good role model for that. What I'm doing, so I wouldn't want anything to do with him as a funder.
No, and I get you because like that's not like in your lane.
No,
I get you. But if you had a business or whatever that you're trying to network, like for me, I would try to capitalize that opportunity. If that was Michael, hey, look, man, take my money, all right? Because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get close to Michael. You know, I'm not talking about Michael Jordan. I'm talking about Michael Jackson, but maybe even both. You know what I mean? And I'm not even a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do whatever it takes because you know why? If I spend just even a little bit, you know, which is like a G, for instance, you know, I would work that grant. I would ask so many questions to see how can I become successful just like them.
And what if they just handed you a cup of water and some soda and some chips and cheese and said, okay, bye.
Hey, look, I'll take the chips, the water, the cheese, or whatever. I got a picture with you, and I will use it to the best I can sell.
They say live a long life and prosperous, and threw you the peace sign. You know, I would be pissed off. I would snatch my money out their hands. So
let me tell you something.
Put myself in that position.
Let me tell you something. If I was in the industry, I would totally use that to benefit myself. Ross, you go ahead, man. I'm sorry, you've been waiting for a minute, bro.
Nah, look, I just wanted to add on. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a real world scenario, right? So everybody knows that I'm in Anton's Discord, right? So
yes,
so the Patreon is nine a month. So the Patreon is $9 a month, right? So that's less than 100, you know what I'm saying, a year, right? So even at the meet and greet that I'm gonna attend, you know what I'm saying, next month, I'm gonna use that opportunity to pitch a business plan, you know what I'm saying, to Anton about buying trucks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, funding a business that I'm trying to do. I already have a perfect business plan like mapped out as far as like numbers, statistics, you know what I'm saying, figures, and you know what I'm saying, and what it's going to take, you know what I'm saying, to actually get what I need. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So I ain't even have to pay, you know what I'm saying, a whole stack. That's an opportunity in itself to align myself with a man who's already 10 million, you know what I'm saying, or more as far as like net, you know what I'm saying, worth. You know what I mean? So, and not even, I mean, and also the queen, you know, I ain't mad at her for, you know, looking at it for however she want. But I will say, you know what I'm saying, this, because I think Queen is operating in a lot of like what ifs, you know what I'm saying? But going back to what M3 was saying, we just talking about like having the opportunity to stand in line and to have a photo, you know what I'm saying, taken. There ain't no contract with that. So, and going back to what 84 was saying, you know, if you had a business plan and you wanted to proposition it, that would be the opportunity. You know, of course, it's going to be his, you know what I'm saying, final, you know, move on whether or not if he wants to, you know what I'm saying, you know, to, you know, have a contract lined out. But even then, you know what I'm saying, with a contract, it's going to clearly, you know what I'm saying, state like what is required, what you have to do, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera. Now, that's not no obligation for you to sign. But I think, you know what I'm saying, in the general sense, it's just saying like that's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In a different sense that you wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, if you had to go up to, you know, Capitol Records. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's all like what ifs. You know what I'm saying? It's all like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All theory. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's A and B and, you know what I'm saying, like lined out specifically. But you know, what 84 and M3 are saying to you is just saying like, look at the possibility of what is present just by paying $1,000, getting next to or having a photo taken. Like I've even seen, you know what I'm saying, other dudes are even paying this to have, you know what I'm saying, shake hands with him, and they standing beside him, like with their arm, you know what I'm saying, you know, around them. And then they're even putting them in the photos on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So all of that is just pretty much marketing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and honestly, it's just marketing 101. That's all it is marketing. You know.
Gotcha.
Look,
Okay.
look.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Queen, hold on.
M3. Let cause Stan gonna be with us for the long haul. Let the guests go first. Stan, just fall back, man, cause you're gonna go last. Cause we got a guest. Want to say what you got to say, and then you go last. Cause we're gonna rock after that.
All right, you good, Stan? Okay. Hey, Mr. Joe, how you doing? Can you hear us?
He lagging.
Okay. I think. Let me see real quick. He might not have his mic connected. Hey, Joseph, like your mic is probably not connected. Either your mic is not connected, or there's some like lag on your end. We can't hear you right now. So, as for this, while we wait for okay. Okay, you said 1 second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, Queen, I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll jump to Stan and I'll get to like Joe, okay? Go ahead, Queen.
I'm going to say, in any business you do, you want to make sure that the people you align yourself with match that protocol. Look, he got photos biting and beating on Rihanna, all kind of crazy stuff. He don't align with anything Queen is doing. So there's no way in God's green earth, winter, summer, fall, that I would pay $1,000 to be next to him. That's all I'm gonna say. No cap.
Okay. All right, Stan. Go ahead. You're next.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
Stan, what up?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Hey, what Chris Brown is doing is smart. That's all I gotta say. It's really smart. If we're looking, and I get it, because sometimes we still think of him as being 16 years old, but dude is 33 years old. He's 7 years from being 40. And he's giving fans what they want. He's in that time limit where it's like, man, maybe he wants to go to Vegas and do a Vegas lineup. It'll be smart for him to do that instead of touring around.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he wants to do cruise ships. Because you don't have to do concerts anymore. People are more willing to come to you than you going to them. And it's not new, because if you go to comic book conventions, to go to plays, like people pay to take pictures with, reality stars. People pay to take pictures with people on TV, on podcasts, even people on YouTube that done a couple of tours. People go to their events just to meet them, or people that met on IG just to see them and meet them and take a photo. So there's money for everybody that's in this business. No matter how you fit in the business, are you Z, but it doesn't matter. Like, there's money for you in this business.
Stan, okay, and remember, Stan, there's no time limit to that. Also, I want to give a shout out to Daryl Long. You know what I'm saying? Daryl Long, what up, man? What up? Shout out to you, Princess Leia. Real quick, Stan, can you give a little quick PSA for all the people that was stealing and doing other things? I'm putting the solo on you. Give him a little quick PSA, Stan. Thank you very much, brother. Please hook us up.
I just want you to know that I'm watching you, watching me, watching you.
Woo! This must be brought to you by Knowledge and Relationships.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We got Joe in there, so let me see. Joe, can you?
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. Can you hear us now?
You can hear
me. Okay, yeah, exactly. We can hear you now, Joe. Hey, salute to you, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Why I can't hardly see y'all? Like, I see it, but it's like blurred out.
That part, I am not sure.
I don't know, but your sound is clear.
Whatever.
So if you want to rock, you want to rock. You got 3 minutes, brother.
Joe,
all right, here we go. What's up, man? What's going on, Stan? Appreciate the invite. So,
are you guys related? Wait, well,
no. We met on TikTok, and we shared a lot of views about relationships and some of the same experiences, and ever since then we just been rocking, man.
Gotcha.
Okay. Hey, well, welcome to Knowledge and Relationships. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Shout outs to Stan. I was like, yo, this is the Joseph brothers. I was like, okay.
Nah, but I wanted to chime in because I think that this is mainly an issue because it's Chris Brown. It's Chris Brown who is number one. We need to acknowledge that he's a man. And the only reason why this is even a question or a challenge is because he's a man. Mm-hmm. And when men know their worth and they set their price, that's when we start having problems. When you think about scandals and all of that, and you think about, you know, some of the most powerful men, especially black men, how do they usually get taken down? They get taken down because of some outrageous endeavor. They price themselves at a price point, and they don't lower their bar. What's happening with Chris Brown is what should happen with every man. Every man who's earned the right to charge somebody to take a picture with them should charge somebody to take a picture with them. That's just like me. I DJ in the city where I live at, right? I understand that every time a person takes a picture with me, they're not just taking a picture with me. They're taking a picture with a known DJ. They're taking a picture with a party starter. They're taking a picture with a person who's done the work so that one day somebody like them can stand next to me and be able to say, I took a picture with Joe. That is more valuable than any price point that any man could place on himself. The only issue is that it is a man saying this, because if that were the case, OnlyFans wouldn't be $1 trillion industry. If that was the case, prostitution would be illegal. Prostitution would be illegal because it's not okay for a man to place value on any part of his body in our society. In our society, it's a problem when I say, no, you can't take a picture with me. You know how many dance practices I had to go to? You know how many singing lessons I had to pay for? Do you know how much I had to lose out on a childhood? No, you don't get to sit here and take a picture with me for free. I didn't have a life because you can enjoy my albums right now. Chris Brown didn't have a life when he was a kid. He was an entertainer. He didn't have the luxury of being a child. He couldn't be a child. He was too busy trying to become Chris Brown. So yes, sister, brother, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me. The only person, think about it like this. If I was a person that was the only person literally in the world that you would contest against Usher, knowing that what Usher did before Chris Brown got him to that point.
I got him. I got him. Brother Joe, man. Thank you for cooking, man. Listen, look, man. I definitely want to holler at you behind the scenes on some business stuff as far as our stream or whatever. You know what I mean? M3, plug me into him. Send me his info. Or Stan, send me his info. We definitely gonna rock. We definitely gonna rap with you, brother. We definitely gonna rap with you. You know
yeah, I got you right now. Mr. Intellectual Box, just check your IG in the next few minutes, okay?
Definitely. But brother Joe, thank you for rocking with us. Thanks for rocking with us, bro. Much love, brother. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know what? This kind of gives me like an idea about something. Okay. Next time going forward, right? I'm gonna give you guys an incentive, okay? Because I like it when especially when people are cammed up, and especially they're cooking as well too. So here's the thing: going forward, right? I will give you guys a chance, right? I'll give you 2 extra minutes if you're cammed up. If you're cammed up and you're talking, right? As long as it's not a bunch of the foolishness, I'll give you 5 minutes. But if you're in avatar mode, I'm giving the regular 3 minutes. But shout outs to
ain't nobody doing all that.
Queen, I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds before I get you out.
I ain't worried about you, and I'm gonna give Minnie 30 seconds.
Okay, whatever. You know. Good seeing you, Razik. Anyway,
I would
It should be.
stay out. I
Hold on,
would stay
Razik.
out the cam when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Though.
It's all good. It's all good.
Just don't look at the camera while you're driving.
He ain't talking about you. He's
It
talking
should.
about the guest.
It should be if they cooking period in 3 because they
Yeah.
got some
And they
fire.
always got these whack.
Hold on, no. Hey, hold on, Queen. Hold on, Queen.
Look, I
Queen,
appreciate
hold
the
on.
fire though, but
Hold on. If they cooking, man, we may have to give that 5 minutes if they just cooking.
Please.
Depends on what they saying.
Y'all don't give props to everybody.
Maybe.
So don't even try.
Maybe.
And yeah, whatever.
But hey,
But then that means I have to
Where my
give them
sisters at?
10
OG
minutes for
Patrice,
them
please
if
come
they're
up.
cooking.
Somebody.
But then that means I'm about to
but-
give people 10 minutes to the cooking and they're cammed up as well too though. Like I said,
Oh.
it depends though.
That's
Let me add on to something.
People,
there.
yo, people with the avatars, y'all ain't cooking shit though. You know,
I
I'm
ain't
just
worried
saying.
about you.
Hey, look. Let me just add on this song. Like the last dude who spoke, he's 100% right. Because I put in the backs, like I said, yo, the only thing that compensates time is money. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to what old boy said. Like, yeah, like I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, childhood. You know what I'm saying? By making all of this music and not having, you know what I'm saying, to have a regular childhood. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're going to pay, you know what I'm saying, a stack. And as we can see, people are going to pay it. I mean, for real, 1,000 is not even a whole lot, yo. Like, let's be honest. Motherfuckers is walking around with shoes and women are walking around with, you know what I'm saying, purses and clothes that cost $1,000.
hair. Don't forget
You know what I'm saying?
hair.
Everybody like hair. Like, yeah, that's a fact, bro. You know what I mean? And look, motherfuckers. Look, and motherfuckers
You take a picture with them if they got that $1,000 hair. Because half of them bald headed and busted.
The only thing, Chris, look, if you seen those of your women, you know what I'm saying, half of those of your women are not even done up. Chris don't care how the fuck you look. He cares at the fact that you got $1,000, nigga. Pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Chris is grabbing their poofa. Chris is grabbing
And there is no time limit.
He is grabbing that
He didn't
poofa. You see,
He didn't put a time limit on it, family. Do you understand that? He did not put a time limit. He just says spend $1,000. There is no time limit.
But that don't mean they're gonna be with him all day. Don't play yourself.
Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. Hey, look. That nigga Chris is lucky. I ain't no beatboxer, break dancer. Man, I'll fuck around and break out moves. You know what I'm saying, for that nigga? Like, yeah, man, you ain't seen this. Yeah, I'll start pop locking it. I mean, what? Y'all niggas drunk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown gave them Martin Luther King
ahead,
Jr. Avenue glamour shot baby shower photos. That's what he did. He gave them Martin Luther King Avenue glamour shot baby shower photos. He came up, grabbed them from behind, grabbing the poofa. He doing it all like, yeah, I just came out of prison. We want to make this family happen.
Hey, Stan.
He working like a stripper. Chris Brown working like a stripper.
Remember back east, and Razik noticed too. You noticed because y'all both in the East Coast. Yeah, y'all been back east a lot. Remember back in the day, they used to take the little photos on the ad where it was 42nd or any popular place within the East Coast. They would take them photos and they'll pay like $30, $40 just to take a photos, and it would say "Love Forever" or "You and Our Crew" or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they would pay money to do this, to have the whole crew in a photo, but everybody would pay like $30, $40 just to have this flick. Yeah, you actually could pay money to take a flick with somebody, and it actually could make something of you like that. Those flicks they took back in the day, they were just for memories.
And mind you, like Chris Brown is not even like pushing you away. He giving you, my name is not Chris Brown. My name is, I'm gonna give him a stripper name. My name is Dazzle. Fazzle, I don't know what kind of stripper name to give him, but like he just gave him Chris Brown, Dirty Brown.
You know what's
Dirty
gonna
Brown.
happen.
Oh wow!
You know what's gonna happen if he's not careful. What's gonna happen is somebody's gonna claim that he touched him inappropriately. I'm just saying, you got to be careful.
They paid that $1,000.
I'm just saying. They, like, the chicks are crafty, so all them poses, it's all cute until something go wrong.
That's why you sign. That's why you have the NDAs.
They're not gonna have that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay, hold on.
You can still say something.
Okay, but hold on, guys. Right? Hold on.
NDA.
Yeah. Wait,
everybody, hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Yeah. But hold on, Queen, right? But see, that's why he's doing it as a business. He knows what he's doing. He's not just saying, "Yo, give me $1,000 cash." You don't know that because you're not Chris Brown successful like he is. So Chris Brown knows what he's doing. So hold on. I'm gonna have to mute you, right? Because I'm still talking. So the thing is, Chris Brown knows what he's doing. Okay, if he's making this as a lucrative type of way where it's legal, because otherwise it wouldn't have been broadcast like that. He would have did that stuff privately. Ain't nobody gonna just hand him $1,000 cash. They gotta go through like maybe some third-party vendor and all that just so he can make sure that.
But in three, not just that, right? Mm-hmm. Let me give him some background on what Chris Brown actually does, right?
Okay.
If you go to a Chris Brown party, right? Okay. Go to Chris Brown party, you have to sign a contract, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You do have to sign those type of contracts.
And once you sign the contract tells you that you cannot bring your cell phone to the party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
So it's the same thing. Listen, this man is a genius. Okay, if he's doing that for a party, he's definitely doing that for this meet and greet thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna put himself on.
That's why I said the NDA. It's a legal document. It can be used in court. That's why you have so many people signing NDAs. It's a non-disclosure agreement. You are not allowed to go against that. You know what I'm saying? That is a breach of contract. For any people who go up there and say, okay, well, I'm going to spend $1,000 to take a photo, you don't even know what's included in that NDA. It may can say that I'm allowed to grab you and hold you however I want. And then if them people, you know what I'm saying, specifically your women, if they're like, yeah, Chris, I want you to stand behind me and grab my titties. He's in the legal right of doing that.
Exactly.
And can't no woman go in court, somebody yelling, he sexually harassed me. Nah, that shit ain't gonna never hold up in court, ever.
And Razi, let me ask you this though, right? Haven't Chris Brown already been through a lot where he went through these lawsuits because you have women, right, that he slept with that allow him to put his thing in, put the key in the ignition, and then they want to say, well, he, did the big R on me, and he did this and he did that. Do you think that he's not smart enough to really put himself in a situation that he can't get out of?
M3, like 84 said, bro, he is a fucking genius. And I don't know if y'all remember, like, I think it was like earlier this year when he was on the yacht with Diddy, and then that one chick was talking about how he had, raped her and all of that, and he was like, nah, bitch, you fucking tripping. You know what I'm saying? And notice that, when they found out the lawyer, the nigga Chris was so fucking smart that he saved, the text trace that the old girl was sending him, talking about, yeah, are we gonna meet up and blah blah blah. He was like, and when he showed his lawyer that, he was like, yo, this is a slam dunk. He was like, how you gonna claim, grape on me when you was hitting me up talking about you had a great time at the yacht and you can't wait to come back? That doesn't sound like somebody who, you know what I'm saying? Come on, like, what are these women doing? You can't, be all game to want to meet a, nigga like Chris when you know you're going to be on his nuts because of who he is and the fame and the stardom that he's acquired for over 20 years of being a public performer and entertainer in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to do that. You're not going to stunt. Lil Wayne can do it. Drake can do it. If Nipsey Hussle was alive, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes can do it. Why do you think, these men are getting away with it? Because they understand the legal, ramifications of dealing with all of these women and saying, like, cool, you want to, put your hands on me? I can put my hands on you. This is how we're going to do that legally. And you can't do anything about it. End of story. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about it or your emotions. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You like me, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And fine, you don't want to pay me 1,000? Guess what? I got a million more bitches lined up. I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we all can learn a
And
lot
that's
from
why
Chris
I don't
Brown.
agree with it.
But it's okay. But this is something we, as men, we can learn from Chris Brown, right? 3 things you can learn from Chris Brown. Stop being thirsty. Number 1, guys, we gotta stop being thirsty. Number 2, work and get your money. And number 3, women gonna come to you when you work on your purpose. So don't worry about women. They're gonna come at you when you get your purpose in.
Absolutely.
Learn from Chris Brown.
About no purpose.
He got his he worked on his dreams and his
It's all
goals.
good.
This man is 33 years old and he's been doing this since he was 15. He's like this generation's Prince or Michael Jackson. For this generation, that's who he is. Not for us, but for this generation, that's who he is.
Man, shout out to Kamul Fresh, man. Good to see you, brother. Much love.
Bro says, damn, one case for a meet and greet, I just spend that money and time with family or a mini vacation. Hey, you know, like, hey, to each is their own personal opinion to it, right? Some people will spend their money, right, for Chris Brown and not take the opportunity, right, to become successful themselves. Some people will be like, no, I'm good. I don't want to meet Chris Brown. I don't want nothing to do with him. I'm going to go on a nice little vacation or maybe blow it at the casino somewhere. You know what I mean? Or, you know, horn, you know, I'll just say it like that. But there's other people, right, that will actually, like Razik, that will actually beatbox, tap dance, do whatever it takes to get his come up. So, and
I think the bigger question, the bigger question is also, right, is it because he black?
Michael, hands down.
Do we expect it to be free? Are we still expecting things to be for free?
That's another thing, Stan. Like here's the thing, right? And I want to say something too. See, you know, if and I understand what you're saying about man being on his purpose. I think that should just be more of like an individual thing, right? Because like you should definitely always be about your purpose anyway. But whether you're on your purpose or not, if you are confident, you know who you are as a man. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. You could be a bum living on the street. A woman will come after you. Okay, I'm telling you. I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay, they will come after you. They will house you. They will feed you, and they will take care of you. I've seen it with my own eyes.
You ain't lying.
It was a guy.
She had a PhD. She had a PhD, and he had a 3rd grade education, and he got her pregnant.
Thank you. I seen a brother washing windows and worked his way up. I said, God damn.
On the outside,
he was washing windows.
Word.
Outside of the car, not the building, the car. He was washing buildings on the car, mowing lawns, asking people for something to drink and eat. And he got taken in. I've seen it with my own eyes, brother. It has happened. Yes, I have. It has happened. I don't cap. I'm telling you the truth.
There you go.
No, I'm not. This happened. I'm not gonna say who, but this happened.
Yes, it has happened. Whatever. Yes.
Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me pull that up real quick because I want to show you some proof that what Mr. Intellect Soapbox is talking about. I'm not gonna play no videos, but let me see this real quick. So, okay, Emily Emerson, okay, found love at first sight with a homeless man. Okay, she and the homeless man got married, and they have the most amazing story ever. Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Let me see. Emily was
you
sitting on the
homeless woman.
Not me though, but she.
I'm talking about 84. You like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
But look, I mean, look at the first picture. Go back up, M3. Look how she cleaned them up. Look at him now. Look at him now. Look at this brother. Let me tell you something. If they would have seen him cleaned up regular like that, there would be a lot of women trying to get with this man. He look like he's a well kept man. He's not. I'm not. He's not like a. He's not like like he's not no Brad Pitt or nothing like that. But he's not a bad looking man. You know what I'm saying? And she found love. She found love. Okay? You know what I mean? She found it. She got her championship ring. She found love. I keep telling y'all, marriage is the equivalent to a championship ring. Y'all keep trying to dodge that shit, but it's true.
And it just shows that anybody could get married, but you have to just be willing to do whatever it takes.
Just
We
like
don't
a
want
champion.
anybody to get married. We don't want them to come back in the single pool when they get divorced.
Word. We don't want that though.
Of course
Yes.
not. Yeah,
so
But
the good people get
the
married.
possibilities out there, right? People say it's hard to get married, hard to find somebody. No, it's easy, but it's hard to put in the work. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Like a champion.
Emily was sitting on the beach while she was visiting, Amsterdam, waiting for a friend to meet her. Then out of nowhere, a man sat right next to her and asked her what time it was. Now, a clock was sitting right in front of them, so it does not make sense as to why someone would ask for the time when the clock was right there. Okay, so maybe the guy was shooting his
I'm about
shot.
to cry right now, man. Damn.
Mm-hmm. You know, and she's not like a bad-looking woman herself. You know.
Can I translate it?
Go ahead.
Emily was sitting there on the beach, and therefore the gentleman came and approached her and asked her, "Madam, can you tell me what time it was?" And it was very quite peculiar. She saw that the clock was in front of her, but she allowed him to make his move, and she answered. And okay, go ahead.
Okay. But
add a little Disney to it.
Don't quit your day job, Stan.
Right. But Big, right, who was homeless at the time, said that he had to take the chance to talk to her. Oh, so okay. Confidence as a broke man. All right, okay, let's see. He was so attracted to how Emily was so happy and content. And when the two of them started a conversation, Emily noticed how beautiful his eyes were. She enjoyed the conversation and how much he made her laugh. She also noticed that he was dirty, and she actually assumed that he was homeless. Was he? Okay, now, once her friend came, he went to meet her again, and he told her Saturday, 3 o'clock, the same beach. Emily was wowed by his confidence. Okay,
which most guys don't have, regardless of how much money they have, which is why most of these celebrities be tricking, because they was nerds before they got money, so they still don't have confidence. They rely on tricking off money and their status to get what they need. So somebody like this dude, a lot of broke dudes, short dudes, dusty dudes, a lot of them be having a lot of game and a lot of confidence because that's what they have to rely on. They not the tallest, the richest, etc. Some people that's super tall and is the athlete, what game did he have to rely on? Right? He had everything handed to him. Most of the chicks was chasing after him, so he don't have to use game. He just use his height and sexual prowess. These other dudes, a dusty dude that's homeless, he really has to be cunning, manipulative, persuasive, because that's literally all they has. Even the dudes that, how many times have you heard some chicks say, "Oh, the dude is toxic, but he got good D"? You know what I mean? Because these dudes, like, shout out to Bro Clarence, he calls them sexual mutants. They have nothing else to rely on, so they gotta put it down in the bedroom. You know what I mean? A lot of them is basically boning these chicks for a house to stay, homosexuals.
Yep.
So they have to perform sexually. They may not be able to like do anything in the work world, but between the sheets they put it down, you know what I mean? So a lot of those dudes do exude a certain level of confidence that not even some of these celebrities have. A lot of these celebrities do not have game like that, which is why you see like James Harden, the dude who got caught up with Brittany Renner, knocked up some other IG model, you know what I mean? Like they all do it, they just literally just pay these chicks, buy bags, buy cars, and then they get played. It happened to Scottie Pippen, countless athletes. You can go down the list.
Right. You definitely making a good point in that part too, because it's like, well, if you are, if you have less, you really don't have like much like to really lose. So of course, it doesn't even matter if you get embarrassed because it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm at my worst anyway, so let me go ahead and let me try to shoot my shot. And that's how like it happens, you know.
Because like, what's a no? Like, what's a no going to be? A no's like nothing.
Because
a no is like not right now.
Right?
Like, okay, you just told me no. I'm going to catch you
is
later.
telling me no every day.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, no, but that was a good point. I mean, you know, I had that same thought anyway. It's like the moment, like, you know, when she was like speak on that narrative, like, oh, okay, he shot a shot at me, and I was wowed by his confidence. I was like, right then, I was like, well, because he you know, just like what B said, like, you know, he ain't got nothing else like to really lose, so why not? You know,
exactly.
But, yeah.
And not to get biblical or religious, but like if you want to look at it, you know, people love to bring up Jesus. By societal standards, what was Jesus? A dusty.
Yep.
That's what
homeless.
Jesus was a dusty. People are saying he was the greatest to ever walk the face of the earth. But what was he? Dusty. He wasn't some capitalist, right? He wasn't some baller.
Easy. But if y'all notice, right, this is why, like, y'all have always heard me say, you know what I'm saying, you know, money doesn't change who you are. It just amplifies it and reveals it more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, even going back to what you were saying, Be Easy, about, you know, like, if you a lame, you know what I'm saying, before you had money, all you are is just a lame with money. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because your character, you know what I'm saying, ultimately, is never going to change. If you're a man without, you know, whose character is based upon, you know what I'm saying, doing fuck shit, lying, trying to deceive folks, when you get more money, that's going to be amplified. You know what I'm saying? So people are going to see the real you. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to add that on.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think money does change your character.
Well, you just said like it more like enhances like who you are though.
It don't change who you inherently are. It don't. It doesn't.
It can change you. It can corrupt you. Money will.
Money doesn't. It amplifies.
Nope, that's not true. The lifestyle that comes along with it will corrupt people. It can corrupt you.
Hey, Quinn, I'm gonna just say this. Do some research. It amplifies.
I don't need to do no research. The proof is in the pudding. Look at half these dudes and how they move.
Because they already had shitty character.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I think money changes you, and it can corrupt you.
Give me an example if you can.
Let me see.
Can you give me a real world example?
Hold on, Razik, let me ask Queen a question. Do you think the money, like, let's say you came into, you know, a substantial amount of money, do you think that it has potential to corrupt you more or the people around you more?
I think both.
You think the corruption will be equal?
If you don't have a solid, if you're not grounded and you don't have a solid foundation in who you are, the things that you didn't have access to, now that you have money and status, there's no way in hell you can't tell me it don't change who you are. It does. It does.
Wait a minute.
Think about it. The average dude who before they became a rapper superstar, where was they at? Jay-Z, for instance, he lived in the projects. You don't think that changed him with money? You crazy. You crazy. The lifestyle he lives, you crazy. It did change who he was.
It changed. Hold on, everybody.
It has the, I'm not saying it does everyone, but it has the potential to corrupt you. Dudes that they was rapping on the corner, couldn't get a chick. Now they got all kind of chicks. You don't think that corrupts their heart? You crazy. You crazy.
Okay, wait, Queen.
Not having money corrupt you as well, which is why people do a lot of crimes, right?
I said this both ways. I didn't say it corrupts everybody. I'm just saying money has a potential to change people and corrupt them, because now they're introduced in a lifestyle that they just dreamt of. So they get caught up in all kind of stuff. It does corrupt you. Just like all money don't make you happy. Why you think you got all these people deleting themselves and they got all the money in the world? If you don't
M3, can I cook on her point real quick? I'm trying to grab something.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, you got to grab something? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me just cook real quick. Listen. Queen, I understand what you're saying, but I disagree with you on this one. Only on this one. I'll say this, right? This is why I disagree with you. You know what I mean? When I was at the height of my career, before I was hit with my illness and having, food paid for me, travel paid for me, all of these paid for me. It wasn't the money that made me turn. It was my own poor choices that made my health and everything else around me fall apart. You know what I mean? It was my own mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and physical health that was in the shitter. You know what I'm saying? And with the money, it just allowed me to have more access to things that would make it more crummy. So it wasn't the money; it was me. It's never the money. The money is never the thing. It's that person. It's your character base. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? And if you solid as a person, you know what I'm saying? And you also have a solid circle of people around you who are actually supporting you as well, that makes a difference too, right? You know what I mean? Or it could make a difference, because sometimes you could be doing good, but your circle could be corrupted, and sometimes that corruption from your circle can leak into your life. So you got to sometimes weed people out. You know what I mean? Especially if you get money, sometimes some people, they can't. I'm not gonna say they can't come. I'll never say everybody can't come. I would say everybody doesn't have the willingness to come. Because in order for you to come and you basically level up, you got to change some things. You got to compromise. You can't stay the same. So, you know what I mean? And that's also when you get money and resources, you have to change yourself in order for you to become better and to do better, because you know that what's at stake. You don't want to lose those money and resources. So you have to change things around you, because those things can corrupt the blessing that you have. So yeah,
well, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen.
I think like this both ways. I think both you guys are right, because I know both you guys are right. It's correct.
Thank you.
Both you guys are correct, because my understanding of this, right, is that when all of us get money and you don't want to be poor again, you might have to do some things, because some people got to be at the bottom. Not everybody can be on top. So you might have to do some things so you can remain on top that you never thought that you wanted to do. But like, there's going to be a time period where morality and survival will meet, and you're going to pick survival from morality. And that could happen to anyone. I'm just saying, like, nobody's above anything, and it could happen. That's what I'm saying. Both you guys are correct.
So let me say this though, right? I only believe that one of them is factual, okay? And the part that's factual is that it's by your own choice that you become corrupt. Money does not corrupt you. Money is something that is man-made and is used that's placing value. If that's the case, then let's blame everything on women, okay? Because pussy has value as well too, because we gave pussy a lot of value into it. Yes, I said that. So, but the reason why we're going insane and the reason why we're doing all these things, here's the thing. The reason why most men thrive for success only because of women, okay? And want to get more of it in the box. So if we want to say that money corrupts people, then let's just say women also corrupts men as well too. Good pussy product, by the way. So
why do you always have to use that as the default?
Because you know
so
why?
Because
it's factual.
That means that.
And I'm not done yet, so you're muted. So factual is that, like I said, it's the person's heart. Okay, that is the point of it. Okay, and I didn't kick her out, by the way. She left her own. The point is, and people don't want to hear the truth about this. You know, whenever I'm telling something that's straightforward and cut forward or whatever, right? People want to get mad, but I do not care what I say. I'm telling it straight from factual point of view. Okay, I don't make this stuff up. Go blame society for the way how things are. Yes, the default is our own hearts that's corrupted. It's the choices that we make that's corrupted. I don't believe in both sides. One was totally incorrect, and the other one was actual truth part to it. Okay, so the thing is, right, when you're stuck in a certain type of mentality, you're already thinking, man, I want to get these things. Okay, even you're testifying your own self about certain women that's not giving you no never mind because you are. But guess what happens to the mental though? You remember that stuff, and you like, you know what? When I get money, oh, I cannot wait, to become the person that I want to become. Money only gives you leverage and power that is needed. So take note for that, people, and just know that, look, it's our own hearts that's corrupted, not money.
M3. That's why I said character. Y'all are always saying, well, you in the 84, you know what I'm saying, said it sort of. But you know what I'm saying, like money is not the corrupting factor. Your character is. It doesn't, and again, you know what I mean? Like you can literally, you know what I'm saying, read Tony Robbins, Napoleon Hill, thinking of grow rich, which is why, you know what I'm saying, when you hear a lot of business people say, I don't align myself with certain people based upon how much money you got. I only do business with people of good, character first. The money is only a substanding a result of what you do. You know what I'm saying? So if you're already a fucked up, you know what I'm saying, person, when you're broke and destitute, you're going to be a fucked up person as a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all the people, and just as an observable reality, look at all the people, you know what I'm saying, that, have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of money, et cetera, actors, athletes, and entertainers. Look at how they move with the money. They were already a fucked up individual before they even got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to always check, you know what I'm saying, and, you got to always move yourself based upon, you know what I'm saying, the character and the moral compass of anybody, because that's going to be the true story of who they are once the money comes. It's only going to be amplified. It's going to be magnified 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, like, if you operate from that standpoint, you won't have to worry about how much money somebody gets. If you base your alignment with them, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the character first.
And we see it all the time, like in 30 by 30 on that sports show ESPN, when you see the fall of the athletes. Like, what happened? The first thing that happened for them was spending money on women, going to nightclubs, taking trips, going on vacations. And that money, it just went down and just waste. And so we see that all the time, easily, and when people go through it.
Those people that do that, they don't have confidence, right? So the money is what gives them their confidence, instead of saying, look, I'm a successful, high value person that's made it to the top of the league. I mean, it don't get no higher than that. They still don't value themselves out on the field. They value themselves. They'll see themselves as an all-star. I'm a Pro Bowl. But when they get around these women, they believe that they have to trick off money to get the same thing that some homosexuals doing, because those same chicks is banging Chris Brown, they banging the dusty dudes too. So the dusty dude looking like, yeah, Chris Brown, you had her, but all I had to do was clean up something or make her a sandwich or something.
No. Let me tell you something. Have you seen this guy on TikTok? He gave instruction on how to, as a homosexual, what you're supposed to do. Rule 1, when you get there, go at it, wear her out. In the morning, do not get up, because she has to go to work. So you got to do this during the weekday. So the minute that she comes in, you already made dinner, you already cooked, you playing video games, you're in there. Bang her out again. keep on going. Get a key made. I'm like, wow.
Hey, it be working. And look, and why you think the women be so mad when they keep talking about Pookie and Ray Ray, right? You be thinking like, why they keep talking about Pookie and Ray Ray? Why they ain't talking about nobody else? Because those are who they dealing with. Pookie is gonna beat it up and say, man, I ain't working, but he'll clean up around the house, tidy. Pookie ain't opposed to changing some diapers, you know what I mean? And that's another reason why it be appealing to other ethnic groups too, because I know some of my of course not all, but a lot of my Hispanic homies, they like, nah, we ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? And a lot of their women is like, some of them, they be shocked if they see like a dude helping cleaning around the house. Because when I was over my Latinos friend's house, I tried to help them clean the dishes and they was getting pissed. Like, what for reals? Like, what are you doing? Like, and even the men was getting mad. Like, hey, bro, you making it bad for us? Like, because they gonna start expecting us to clean. Like, bro, you need to stop that. You know what I mean?
Culturally, but they're not Pookie and Ray Ray though. You know what I'm saying? They're not. They pay the bills. They like, look, tequila, you got to stay home and take care of the house. I go ahead and pay the bills. But the Pookie and Ray Rays are the homosexuals. I mean, those guys, it's a skill set. And another one, he said straight up, like, you don't need to be, as you said before, a sexual mutant? Because a lot of them not packing. He gave specific details on the angle that she's supposed to hold a woman on the edge of the bed to get her to squirt. And so you can go ahead and move in. And he's like, you keep on doing this, you can stay there for 6 months to 3 years. And I was like, oh my God.
Get on your feet.
Like, I'm just like, whoa, like, where's this guy at? Like, he should be teaching classes.
I was like, shout out to the guy. Hey, they should be paying him instead of these red pill coaches. Shout out to the hobo.
Man, like, there's some, look, I do not hate Pookie and Ray Rays because I need to know how they do it. Because these guys go on vacation. They ain't got a job. They go on vacation. They always got the cars.
Bro, they stay driving cars. They got a better shoe collection than you. They stay with a Gucci belt for some reason. $400 Gucci belt.
I think that there's a underlying factor that y'all are kind of missing. And, the underlying factor, bro, is that women don't know what they want. They don't know how to, pick, with any type of discernment.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Because and this goes back to the ultimate point to saying that, if women were so smart when they say, well, I know what I want, that is straight bullshit. Women don't know what they want. They want everything, which is why, a Dusty and a Pookie or a Ray Ray, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
So that's
why
they want everything. They want,
right.
They want Wilson and
hold on. Let me put a PSA. Let me put a PSA real quick. We do not mean all women, because you're gonna get a lot of phone calls.
I do. I don't care. I do. Hey, fuck all of that. I do. Every fucking woman doesn't know what the fuck she wants. I'm standing on that. All women, bro. All women don't know what the fuck they want, which is why they need the guidance of a man in order to offer any type of discipline and discernment and picking a guy who is going to be right for them, in a conducive relationship for long term. That has always been the metric. It is the blueprint. It is the blueprint, bro. That is the literal blueprint. These women don't have a man in their circumference who they well and respect, high enough to go to them and ultimately say, hey, uncle, or hey, dad, look, I met this guy such and such, and I want you to meet him. What do you think? And then it would be that same, fatherhead, or that same uncle, or that grandparent that would tell, his, daughter, niece, grandchild. He'd be like, nope. He was like, look, you need to leave him alone. And then what does she always say? But dad, I love him. I trust him. And then he'll sit there and say, nope, you don't know what you want. And then she'll go off and run off and entertain him for a long time or whatever for a few months, a year even, and she'll get knocked up, and then she'll be the same bitch talking about I hate men. All of y'all are dogs. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You picking the wrong nigga. The fuck?
Well,
You
here's the thing.
dress up for something to look like the man that dumped her.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, right?
That's crazy.
Women judge things based off of their first experience, right? The people that they choose, okay? Not just overall quality of men that been into their lives. The other thing is, right, with that, I'm kind of agreeing with like Razik Stan, right? And the reason why I kind of agree with him is because remember, the same ones that you probably saying, well, you know, are you sure you're saying all women? Won't the majority of them at least, or the ones that be in a relationship with a man, right? Well, tell him if he's doing something wrong, you are not leading me correctly like you're supposed to. You need to be a man and act like a man. You need to take care of responsibilities like a man. You need to man up. You know, a lot of them do be telling. I'm talking about the ones that's in relationships.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
What I was going to say real quickly, I'm like, is that even biblical?
About what? About
for you, for any woman to tell a man that you need to man up.
No. That isn't. But going back to, you know what I'm saying, what I was saying about the blueprint of a woman, you know what I'm saying, needing a man in order to guide her. Yes, absolutely. That is in the book, bro. It's also in the Noble Quran as well. You know what I'm saying? In Islam, it's called a wali, which means a protector, you know what I'm saying, over the one who, you know what I'm saying, specifically of a woman, you know what I'm saying, who is on the market for marriage, which is why in Islam, you know what I'm saying, women who are, you know, under that banner, they do not date. They automatically become of age or enter a stage of, you know what I'm saying, out of adolescence, and, you know, from either like 20 or 21 and above, and then they have a wali or one to protect them. So any man who is asking for a woman's hand in marriage, he has to go through that man first. And that man is the one who, you know what I'm saying, does the background checking of about, you know what I'm saying, you know, what is his ambitions, what, you know what I'm saying, like, what is his mind at, what is his level of understanding of Islam, what is his duties to his wife, you know what I'm saying, like the whole nine. Yes. The whole nine, bro. And look, I'm going to say this to you. And I'm going to say this to you, one more thing. Like, us as men, bro, we can see us in the bullshit in each other. I can look at you and tell, yo, are you gay? I can look. My bullshit radar is impeccable, my nigga. I can see the fuck shit in you. In any other man. I can tell if you are about shit. If you a fuck, you know what I'm saying, nigga. If you a lazy couch potato. If you a bum. All of that. I can see that in every single swinging Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm telling you, bro.
But when we say something, it's always like, oh, you jealous. You're insecure.
I don't give a fuck.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you.
Man, bro.
That's the thing. Like women say, like they have intuition, but men
they
also.
That's bullshit. They lied to you, bro. All that R&B fairy tale bullshit. They fucking lied to you. Women don't have a fucking clue. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They don't have a fucking clue. Look at it in 2022. You think all of the technology would make things better? No, it's making this shit worse. Because they don't know. They have no fucking idea. They don't, bro.
Yeah. I just want to add in, like, for men, I just want to say this to the women. You can't ignore, like, men. God had built us to see character in other guys. That's why for us as men, we don't need to have 400 girlfriends or 500 guy friends. We don't need that. I could rock alone or just have two. I'm good. Like, I don't need all this validation, because you understand there's a lot of men out here that they just want to tear you down. They're not going to be your friend, and you don't need to care about that. You need to stay focused on your life and move forward. But please, ladies, listen to men. If we see a guy and we like, nah, just don't, he's off, chances are we're right.
Yeah, but don't say the word "oh," be fucking specific, man. Let's cut the bullshit. Stop using ambiguous fucking words. If the nigga's gay, be like, yo, like, nah, shorty, that nigga gay. He like to wear your bras and panties and high heels and dresses. Start saying this shit, man. To fucking you know what I'm saying? To, you know what I'm saying, these bras. Don't fucking lie to them. I don't give a fuck about how they, you know what I'm saying, how they feel. Because they don't know what's best for them. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Because if you had, you know what I'm saying, a sister in your family, and if any, you know what I'm saying, dude had came, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, your sister, nigga, you're going to be checking this on your nigga, up and down. And you know I ain't fucking lying. Yeah, this is how we as men act, especially if you a dude from us in the street and you done been in a particular, you know what I'm saying, you know, I ain't gonna say it up here for YouTube, but if you know, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, it's easy for us to pick out, you know what I'm saying, weak niggas.
Yeah.
I can see that fucking eyes, homie. You know what I'm saying? So if I can, you know what I'm saying, see that, you know what I'm saying, the woman, she ain't gonna have that type of level of intellect and thought, you know what I'm saying, process. Only thing she cares about, yo, are your shoes clean? Are your jeans straight? Do you smell good? That shit ain't got nothing to do about who the fuck you are as a man. Straight up, bro. Women don't know what the fuck they want. Which is why, you know what I'm saying, you know, when women keep talking about, well, I want a man to lead. Well, shit, you can be led to fucking hell. You can be led down a dark path. That don't mean that you're a great leader. Nigga, you got bad leaders. You got cult leaders. Jim Jones, you was a cult of your leader. He made everybody drink, you know what I'm saying, purple Kool-Aid and die. But he was a leader, though. Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? You niggas need to get fucking specific, bro. And stop dancing around these bullshit ass terms with, like, what the dude is on for. I don't know. You do fucking know. You just scared to say it. Straight the fuck up and down, homie. And that's all I have to say.
All right, cool.
Man, Rosé got here cooking, bro. Hey, but he does make a good point. You know, and look, we're not just saying like in the live stream, but just like in general, period, right? People need to be straightforward with their intentions. You know, go for it. Don't you know, pussyfoot around when it comes like to the opposite gender. But anyways, Mr. Intellectual Soapbox.
Yes.
All right.
Brother Razik, I hear what you're saying that people need to be straightforward, but here's the thing, right? And it's something that me and you have talked about, you know, in the background as well. You know what I'm saying? It's two things that I want you to understand. You know what I mean? And this is something that I got from a dude who he's been married for over 15, 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. And this game that he gave me, not only did it help me with my woman, but it helped me just in life. He said intellectual. He said there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. He said you actually are saying the truth. You know what I mean? People know you're saying the truth. They hear you. Like it's unquestionable. He said, but your delivery sucks. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know, he said you need to be more tactful in your approach. And at first I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I like saying what the hell I like to say. You know what I mean? Like, I like to spewing the truth. But when I seen that I had to be more tactful in my approach because I wanted my message to be heard. Right? Now, if I don't care about like my message being heard, and I just kind of want to say like if I want to eat, you know, hamburgers, I'm like, man, I want to eat hamburgers. Like, I don't care how that come out. Because I just want to eat hamburgers, right? It don't matter. But if I'm trying to reach people, and I'm trying to get people to actually change their perspectives, I have to meet them where they at. I'm still going to deliver my truth. Like, that's not going to stop. Like, I had a conversation with somebody over the weekend, and we still got to continue the conversation. I said, listen, to me, you're not a friend, and these are the reasons why. Me and my friends, we talk about everything together. And if I can't talk about everything with you, then guess what? You're not my friend. You know what I mean? It was a hard conversation to have, but I had to have it. The me before would have been like, man, you know what, man? You fucking phony. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You're a bum. You're a B. You're this. You're that. Blah, blah, blah. I would have said a whole bunch of colorful words. M3 knows that. I would have said a whole bunch of colorful words, right? But now that I've grown and I've gone through some things, I understand that my approach has to be different. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you come for me, of course I'm gonna come for you. But even in that, I've learned how to be more tactful. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is that, like I said, I want to be heard, and also, you know what I mean, I want you to understand the depth of what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I don't want you to hear me yelling and screaming and get lost in that. No, you're gonna hear what I'm saying. You're gonna hear the truth, but I'm gonna deliver it to you in the right way. So there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, Razik. It's just your approach at times, brother. You know what I'm saying? You always spit the truth. That's 100%. You know that.
Hey, look, I'm hey, look, I'm open, and I'm gonna work on, you know what I'm saying, trying to, curse less. But however,
one more point, bro. One more point,
yes,
Razik. One more point.
Yes, sir.
Now, the last point is this, right? I'll say it like this. There's a difference between a woman and a female, right? I always say that. A woman does know what she wants, right? And she's going to bring value to you as a man, right? She's going to already come and bring her value. You know what I mean? She ain't going to be listening to a bunch of city girls and Meg and watching Cardi and all that. She's not going to be doing all that, okay? She's going to be reading books. She's going to be telling you about books. She's going to be, you know what I mean, into the things you into on the same level, if not even higher on certain degrees. You know what I mean? Hell, she may have, most of the time, these women have more education than us. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? They be having masters and doctorates and all that. And a lot of times, brothers, we may go get a certificate to go do some driving or to learn some computers or some shit like that. But we ain't gonna be spending no 4 or 5 years in some master's classes later. Brothers ain't really doing that. You know what I mean? We trying to work and get that paper. And the only way we gonna stay in the class that long is if we know the paper coming. Like we know, like as soon as I finish this class, I'm gonna be on. That's the only time that dudes spend time in the class. And we all know this because we all spend time learning different crafts. It ain't take that long, okay? It took maybe the maximum, maybe 2 years. Brothers ain't sitting around for no 4 or 5 years unless they trying to be a lawyer, doctor, something like that. It's just not happening, okay? We trying to get to that paper and we trying to get to it quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? So if I don't have a career goal that's clear and that I'm actually really passionate about, I'm trying to get to that paper as fast as I can. I don't care if it's Uber, Lyft, whatever. I'm trying to get to it. And that's just how men are. You know what I mean? Especially in this society, we're just trying to get to it. So, like I said, that a lot of times, a real woman, she's going to bring value to you already. You know what I'm saying? M3 talked about this. It's quality. Quality. A woman brings quality. A female will bring you all that other BS that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Not listening, you know what I mean? Twisting a neck, not being submissive and feminine. All that BS, you know what I mean? But she will still require you, a female will still require you to do everything. All right? She wants you to be Superman, Mailman, Karl Malone. She wants you to be everything, Fireman, everything, Lil Wayne, everybody. She wants you to be everybody. You know what I mean? She wants you to be a gangster and a gentleman too. She wants everything. You know what I mean? But she don't want to bring nothing to she don't want to bring nothing to the relationship at all. But she wants everything. And we've seen it before, right? So that's the thing. But a woman, a real woman, she's going to come in there with a value. She's going to come in there already having a business. She's going to come in there business-minded and trying to help you with your business goal. You know what I'm saying? Honey, what I got to do? Yo, you need help with this? You need help with that? I know how to do that. Blah, blah, blah. She's going to already come in or she's going to learn how to do it. My brother, when he started his business, the woman that he's with now helped him to achieve his business. She was ready and on board. You know what I'm saying? And that's what women do. Women going to bring value. A female will bring you no value. All she do is going to spend your money and resources. That's all she's going to do. And maybe give you some good sex, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Say that last part again. Say that one more time again.
I got you, brother. A female ain't going to bring you nothing, okay? All she's going to do is use your money and resources and maybe give you some good sex. Maybe.
No, she's going to bring you some headaches and problems.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, some of them headaches and problems come with other dudes that you don't even know about. Like, damn, why this dude mad at me for? And then she done told him this, that, and the third about you, and that ain't even true. But he already hating on you because of something that she said. Because he could probably cooch you up to something like that. But I'm just giving you how the 401, man. That's all I'm doing, baby.
It's an intellectual soapbox. I got a rebuttal to that though, if you don't mind.
Good.
Okay, so isn't it? I agree with what you're saying. Okay, I'm not taking away anything that you're saying about that because it does make actual sense, especially like when you do the differentiation between the hoes and like the actual women. But my problem is that like okay, because I know me like my delivery can also be a little aggressive. Maybe not as aggressive as Razik's or whatever, right? But I do tend to get straight to the point of things, and people do in general will take offense. But here's the thing, right? Every time when I switch up my approach, and let's say for instance I'm trying to be a little bit more kinder, or I'm actually being open, to certain women or females, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, look, hey man, when you're doing this actually hurts me, as opposed to me saying like, damn, get your shit together. Mm-hmm. And the response I get is baffling, because then it's like, you further insult me, and then you give me like the violent treatment, and you're like, well, like, I didn't know you were controlling and all that like a little bitch. Like I actually have women like that actually gave me that type of treatment. So then I'm like, okay, well then if that's the case, well, since no matter what answer I'm giving you, right, what statement I'm giving you, I'm giving the same thing. Like if 2 + 2 = 4, you're gonna get the 4. But I say like, look, bitch, right? 2 + 2 = motherfucking 4, right? You're gonna get offended. But I still gave you that type of answer. Let me
ask you this, Sim 3. Let me ask you this. Hold
on. One last thing. So what I understand is that, like, for certain females, right, they'll take more and I get it. They'll take more the delivery, right, of how you say things as opposed like to the answer. But no matter what, I'm still giving you the same answer, and I'm telling you certain things that is affecting me. And if you don't care about it, might as well just say it like how I'm saying it. So then that way, when you do hear it, you may get upset, but you walk away knowing what I said.
Let me say this simply, right? Does a king ever step off his throne for a peasant that brings him no value?
Never.
Mm-hmm. And I'll drop in late.
You never ever step down off your throne, brother. And if a person can't accept you, basically showing them love and give you the truth, then they don't need to be around you. You kick them out the kingdom. You don't even conversate with them. If you don't honor the king and his approach and what he's saying to you, he kicks you out the kingdom. And then you're not allowed and privy to all the knowledge and all the good things that king can bring you. And that's how we have to approach things as men. We got to approach it as king. If I approach you as a king and I'm actually giving you love, wisdom, and understanding and peace and all those things, and you don't want to understand it, then I take that away from you. So now you're cursed. You know what I mean? And I still walk in my blessing as a king. I'm not going to give away my blessing as a king because you as a peasant can't understand what I'm saying? Or you don't value what I'm saying? Then be gone.
84. My only slight pushback is this, bro. I can respect it. Yeah, I probably curse too much and trying to convey my point. However, I will say this, right? When you talk about like my specific delivery, right? Look at the delivery of Mr. Samuels. You know what I'm saying? And me and him are entirely different in the way that we look, our persona, the way we talk. You know what I'm saying? And more of the women had pushback against the way that he was. So, me personally, I don't care, about how women are going to take it. And even going back to your point, like when you were saying that the king is never going to step off his throne, that's why I talk, the way I talk. So any female I come in contact with, she's automatically going to submit. She has no choice. And she's going to submit by either getting on my highway, or you're going to submit by getting the fuck off of my highway. However you want it. How do you want it?
But here's my thing. This is what I'm saying. Honey attracts. Honey attracts bees. You know what I mean? It's a simple fact. Your approach and your delivery is what's either going to bring you into a room around certain people, or it's going to bring you out. If you're at a board meeting, we all know you got to come a certain way. You can't come in a board meeting just being however you want. You know what I'm saying? especially if you're meeting with certain people of a certain class. You got to come in there a certain way. We all know this. So if I'm trying to reach you, right? If I care about reaching you, and I care about trying to reach you, then I'm gonna make sure my approach fits you. You know what I mean? If I don't care about you, and I just want to spew, you know what I mean? Then it is what it is. You know what I mean? So if you're not trying to reach these women or these people that you're talking to, say whatever you want. You know what I mean? Say whatever you want. You know what I mean? Salute the pops and Riggs. I'm about to get to you after this, right? Say whatever you want, Razik. Like say however you want. But if you are trying to reach people, and you trying to be heard by the masses, and you want people to really hear you, then you got to be tactful, brother. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. And I know this from just doing what I do for this. Network management.
I can
You know what I
agree.
mean? I can't approach everybody the same way. There was certain gifts that we bought on.
You all right? I mean,
I'm just making this last point. I'm making this last point. I'm making this last point, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking away from anything you're saying.
No, you know
when I was moving with certain people, and we was trying to network with certain people, I had to approach it a certain way. We couldn't approach everybody the same way. There's certain people that me and them three, we had to be on the phone with them for hours. There's some people we had to be on there for 5 minutes. It just depends on the person, okay? Mm-hmm. And from there, we either was able to get the interview or other resources, or other things came out from that. But we had to approach everybody differently. Riggs, go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's going on with y'all, man?
Wait, what up, baby?
Big Riggs. What's happening, bro?
Oh, man, you know, everything is Velveeta, man. Everything is good, bro. What's up with you, Be Easy? But
I'm gonna use that one day. Everything is Velveeta. Yo, I'm gonna steal that one day, bro. That shit is fly. I like that. Everything is Velveeta. That's dope.
But I kind of want to speak on what y'all was just talking about with the delivery, because ever since I kind of got on these spaces and shit, like I have a really bad mouth, you know what I'm saying? But I try to self-correct as much as possible when I'm up here, you know what I mean? I try to, replace some of my cuss words, you know what I'm saying, with other words, because certain things that I'm saying, I don't want it to come across as I'm just talking shit or something. You feel me? I want y'all to really, kind of take heed to what I'm saying. You feel me? Like I'm coming from a real place. You know what I'm saying? And I feel delivery means a lot with that. Now, when you get passionate and everything like that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just really good to be, as disciplined and as calm and well-spoken as possible. I don't have a lot of, big words or vocabulary. I always say that. I mean, I commend a lot of you guys because you guys just say like shit that I'm just like, wow, man, I wish I could say some words like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know them like that. You know what I mean? I never took the time out to really fucking educate myself like that. You feel me? So I dig that shit. But that's why I try to work on my delivery also as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want my shit to come across as clear and as, in a good place. You feel me? I don't want to come hostile. And then when it comes to the women thing, what Razik was saying, yeah, I feel where you coming from with that, but a lot of women gonna take a lot of exits then when you was talking about either my highway or, you can get off on the exit. They're not gonna really go for a lot of shit like that. I can't speak on all women, but you gotta remember, like the kind of women like I think what M3 was saying, you gotta go by on kind of like what you attract, you feel me? If you come with that type of energy, that's the kind of energy you're going to get matched with. If you come with a nice, kind of soft approach, you know what I mean? Not too, strong and everything like that. I think you'll get more of an attention and more of a better response that way. You know what I'm saying? And I think, maybe after a few years or whatever, I think you'll kind of feel what I'm talking about with that, because, women are especially the women that I like to, try to attract and everything, they delicate, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be really aggressive or really, just hella rah with them, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to keep them as feminine as possible and, at ease, you know what I'm saying? And that type of energy I leave to, them suckers or something out there, you feel me? But, just that approach when it comes to the women, man, like, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just being a little bit more, gentle, you know what I'm saying? And how you approach with them and, you
Hey,
know what I'm
look,
saying?
Hey, Rick, I ain't mean to cut you off, but I do want to ask you and everybody else on the panel something real quick, right? Can y'all grade my delivery and what I was saying from a grade A to a grade F?
I can't really grade you, bro, because I don't think what you were saying was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
I think
a
everything you were
grade,
saying.
like an A through F, like we in school, like a B minus, a C plus, like, you know what I mean? That's all. I mean, but delivery and on what I was saying. So I'm asking for two grades.
I'll give you a fucking. Oh, okay. I'll give it F for fucking hilarious. Pretty much.
Oh shit! Hey, you crazy, bro.
But but Razik, I mean, look, I mean, we all gotta work on our delivery. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta work on my.
I work on it every day, man.
You know what I mean? I use it sparingly. You feel me? And it just depends, like, on what subject matter, because I could be passionate about something, but I could come off as aggressive, or I could be honest, but then people will say, "Well, I'm just being mean." I'm not being mean. I'm just telling it like it is.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's no look. Even if I say it the nicest way, where I put a whole ton of sugar in it and be easy, and I got you. I know you're going to be next after Riggs. Even if I put a bunch of sugar on it, right? Like, the truth is still going to hurt people. It may hurt in a different type of way, but if I said, like, "Hey, you're a loser," as opposed to, well, you in this particular subject, right? You're not good at it. They're still going to take offense to it. I can't control nobody's emotions,
right?
But I can kind of control of how things come out of my mouth if I actually care. If it comes out of my mouth,
right?
But realistically, we got to be honest with ourselves. I can't say the shit to what I'll say to my boss or whatever, even though there's some type of shit but that's not the point. I can't say that shit all the time, whatever is brutally honest or not, because they're not going to take it well. You know what I mean? Especially if it's someone that's a deity over you and that's supplying your paychecks. You know what I mean? There's certain things that we cannot say if we was, at an actual workplace. So I get the part.
But the context was women, though. The context was women. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Razik, I just want to say, Razik,
hold on a second, because Be Easy is next. Be Easy to Stan, then after that, I'll chime in.
All right, cool. So it's been a lot said. So yeah, let me definitely get in on here. And me, look, bro, I produce music, you know what I mean? I come from, you know what I mean, where the business is at, the slums, bro. So the type of music that I make and listen to has quite a bit of vulgarity into it. So I'm not clutching pearls or anything like that when it comes to that type of language. But when it comes to articulating yourself as a man, this is just my belief. And there's a quote, cussing is simply a crutch to the unimaginative mind. What that means is it's easy to say, fuck this, shit that, shitty shit, fuck. Right? It's easy to just spew those out, but it's not easy to learn new words. We're in the information age, bro. You literally can download an app to learn new words. If you don't got a dictionary, I could send you a PDF version. You probably got one lying around the house. Bro, there's no way in your lifetime that you'll even know Think about this. You won't even know 10% of the words that's in the entire English language. But are you trying to learn more? I'm not talking about anyone specifically on this panel. I'm just saying, see, people are just content with the same words. Shit, fuck, dick, bitch. You know what I mean? You're content with that. So if I say a word that you don't understand, it's like, oh, that's a big word. Don't want to even look it up. But if I say a slang word that you don't understand, people hop on Urban Dictionary trying to figure out what the slang word means.
That's a fact.
So you want to know all of the slang and be abreast with the slang, but you don't want to be abreast with English language. People will say, why are you using quote unquote big words? It's not a big word. It's just you used to saying fuck after every sentence that you think that this is a big word. Why are you not challenging yourself to be better? And it's also a form of how people measure your intelligence, right? Go and have a meeting with Elon Musk and saying, yeah, you know what the fuck I'm saying, Elon Musk, if you gonna fucking hire me, just go ahead and I'll hand in my fucking license.
Talk your shit,
I'm
man.
just saying, like, how would that sound? Does that sound like, damn, this guy really knows I'm gonna hire you today? You know what I mean? Now, I'm just saying, challenge ourselves, bro. We challenge. If you in the gym, you're gonna challenge yourself, right? If you try to see a chick that quote unquote may be out of your league, you're gonna challenge your mouthpiece. Why not challenge your intellect? That's what we up here for, you know. I don't usually like to say push back. I say push forward, because what am I pushing back against? You know, I'll give you a rebuttal, but ultimately, if I'm trying to provide a solution, I'm trying to push you forward, not backwards. So that's what I do. I give push forward. And the push forward that I'm giving is that I would even like to add this to one of the streams, if not all of them. People that's joining the stream should be give us a word of the day, a word that you learned. That's how you learn. There's 6 people on the panel right now. If we all have a new word, that would be 6 new words added to our lexicon. You know what I mean? And the words that you think that is too big, or I don't understand that word, now you'll be able to use it. How many times could you say one word and then people just say the same word, like disingenuous? But you can use this word that's synonymous with that, like unscrupulous. Oh, what does that mean? Well, then look it up. Now you got a new word. You know what I mean? So it's like, if we over here are purporting ourselves to be leaders and kings and be superior men, then our language, our intellect, our eloquence got to be superior too.
Hold on, BZ. Hold on.
You gotta hit the horn for that shit, man.
Hold on, be easy and Rich. Hold on. God damn it, this ain't Tuesday.
For that one, bro.
This ain't Tuesday. God damn it, you show tomorrow. No, I'm joking.
Hey, but
This ain't Easy Rich. They gave us an EQ. They gave us a preview.
Hey, that was dope. Word.
Yeah, man, they gave us a preview for tomorrow, baby. Let me tell you something.
That was some real shit, man. That's real shit.
It is easily rigged is coming to y'all tomorrow, y'all. All right, they just give y'all a little preview. They kind of cook. They kind of cooked a little bit. Yeah, they kind of cooked a little bit to show y'all what they do. So y'all already know what it is, man. Stan, go ahead, man.
I just want to say I completely understand because for me, growing up, my parents spoke several languages, right? So it's definitely dialect and tone. And then also I'm going to a school that might be all white. And I have to regulate how I speak. Every time I have to keep on doing a code switch when I go back home, or when I go to this neighborhood, I got to speak Spanish. When I go to a Haitian neighborhood, I got to speak Creole. And then I'm getting older, and how my voice is, like how I talk, it's like it's a threat. Because in my mind, because I've gone through a lot of abuse growing up, I still think I'm 3 feet, but I'm 6'1", 300 pounds. So when I become passionate, people are quick to run away or call the police or ask for help. And I get so frustrated, I just fold inside and I'm very quiet. And it doesn't help me at all. So I had to get a lot of stuff out and exercise. And like definitely, it's frustrating because you get passionate, but because we're Black or because you're tall, because you're coming a different size, it's not seen as passion. People think your delivery is harsh and you're trying to harm them, but it's like, no, I'm hurt and I don't like what's going on. I need you to listen. And that's the part of it that's frustrating as a man, that you are passionate about certain topics, but because of delivery, it gets frustrating and you get, you might want to shut down. So I just don't want you to shut down. All that to say, I don't ever want you to shut down. I just want you to keep on being you and still grow. That's it.
And listen, let me say this. I mean, some wings and some dinner, man. That's not good. Ooh, the dinner good. Listen, look, man. All right. I'm not saying in your speech and the eloquence of your speech, and you being tactful to not be a man and be assertive, right? Yes, be a man, be assertive, and show your manhood, of course. You know what I mean? Show who you are as a man. And your tactfulness and all that. You can still be that man and let people know, hey, listen, this is what I'm saying, this is what I mean, and this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that you deliver it. So the thing is, I could still come off, you can still see like, all right, he meant what he said, he ain't playing, but I can deliver it in such a way where it's like, damn, like, yo, he let me know what it was, he checked me, but damn, he did that so gentleman, like ain't shit I could say. You know what I mean? And then you ain't got no excuse. You can't say, oh, Mr. Intellectual, you came at, nah, I ain't coming at you no way. I told you the truth. I told you what it was, how it was, and now you got to deal with it. Now the ball is in your court, not in my court. It's in your court. You know what I mean?
Can I answer that too?
Strong, man. That's a fact.
Hold on one second, Stan. Because Razik asked me for a grade. As far as what you say and the truth you speak, A++++. Like, your truth is concrete, bro. Like, you don't lie at all. You keep it 100. But your delivery, I would have to give it a C. You know what I mean? Definitely a C. You know what I mean? It can get to an A, definitely, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What you say though, like the truth that you speak is completely solid. Like, I don't have no disagreements with what you say. Go ahead, Stan.
I was gonna say with Zeke, like M3 and 84, they know me personally, right? There be times when people try to talk to me, and I'm very cool, but then there's Steven about to come out, and I ball my fist really hard, so I don't go ahead and go off. And I really sometimes wish I had the speech that M3 and 84 had, because they come in, they like, hey, my brothers, how you guys doing? They be like, I'm like, damn it, why I can't do this? And why you guys have to come in now for the punch? Yeah. But yeah, man, it comes. And I'm still learning. Like, I'm 44 and I'm still learning my speech.
Word, no doubt. Hey, look, I will say this. I definitely appreciate the feedback from everybody. I will say, I think I've learned this ever since I, started camming up a lot and just having the conversation. I think, a lot of times when I get passionate, that's when I tend to curse more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's almost like I've done a lot of research and then studying on the things that I've been, talking about. So I think, like you, with the passion comes in the more colorful language, but that's my thing, and I came from that era where we just call things, for what they were. So I will say, for me, it's a different a thing that I have to adjust for, in the way that the world is now, the way people, try to be more sensitive, and ultimately I don't think I'm ever going to agree. However, I do understand the point, and I do, so I'm definitely not just trying to, run amok with my words, and just say them, and then, and it's really no point with just saying it if they're going to just fall on deaf ears, so.
Yeah.
Real quick. But I'm work on it.
Okay, real quick. Mr. Intellectual Boss, did you already say what you needed to say? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm done. I said it, yeah.
Okay. No, I was just make sure. All right. Yeah, Razik. But I mean, look, like I said before, right? By the end of the day, like, you know, we all have to work on something that we may not even be used to or comfortable with, you know. And here's the thing: when it comes to just like our dialect and the way how we speak, yes, I get it that certain people will hear you a lot more based on us understanding how they interpret things. But you know that does never negate, okay, like us speaking our truth. So you know, and I'm always going to speak my truth, you know, or my perception in a way where it's like it's still direct, but at the same time, you know, everybody gets a chance to understand where I'm coming from. And of course, when you're dealing with like business relationships with other people, yeah, like you have to be a little bit more softer, you know, when it comes to these things because you know nobody that wants to fumble the bag. So it's just all about practice and just being tactful and mindful of certain type of deliveries. You know, like I said, you can still have a straightforward approach. That's what I like about you the most, Razik, because you get straight to the point. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, they kind of like when they mix in the two, they feel like, well, okay, me having a softer approach means that you know I cannot, you know, speak the truth to this person or speak the truth to the next person because then they're gonna take it the wrong way. No, no, no. Still say what you need to say, you know, and make sure you get your point across. But it just, yeah, making sure that you know it falls on
It
them as
resonates.
opposed to trying to fall on you.
Let me just pick it up from right there, and
Mhm.
that's the thing. Communication is an art. You know what I mean? Not everyone knows how to communicate effectively. People know how to communicate. Once again, saying shit fuckity fuck is communicating, but is it effective
Make it run, Ralph.
communicating? And that's ultimately what we want to do. We want what we said to resonate. If you're making a grandiose point, but all someone could say, and he was just cussing at me. No, I said a lot more than that, but that's all you picked up on. And you know who was a direct person? Someone by the name of Malcolm X. Somebody also by the name of Martin Luther King. Go pull up their speeches, listen to how direct they were, and tell me how many times they were cussing. Look up James Baldwin. Tell me how direct he was and tell me how many times he's cussing. Look up Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. Look them up and
Right
tell
though.
me how
Yeah.
direct they are.
I've
And
read, I read their books. You're right though.
Mm-hmm.
what was that?
No, I was saying I've no, I was just saying I've read their books. Like I've read like probably about four Malcolm X books. I've read all of Francis Cress Wilson books. Like you are right. You are right. You know what I mean?
And
Oh, were
I'm,
you
and
you read the ISIS papers, bro?
No, I have that book, bro.
Right.
Woo! We
I
gotta
have
talk.
that book.
We got yeah.
I read that like I read that my first bid being locked up. Bro, I probably read over 300 books, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we
And
got
trying to
bills.
add on to that. Like I'm telling you, bro, like my knowledge is crazy. But go ahead,
We
my
got
fault.
bills.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. And honestly, this ain't even about you, Razik. I'm really speaking general. You know what I mean? And
You know I know him.
yeah,
Good.
you are an intelligent brother. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say it's a dereliction to your intellectual responsibilities to limit yourself to only a handful of cuss words, right? In all of those books, they had a collection of words that, you know, was pretty prolific, profound, you know, whatever adjective you want to use to describe them. But the words that wasn't in there, you know, was dick, pussy, and all of these other words. Those words wasn't in they books, you know what I mean? So I think that if any information we could extrapolate from those books is how they were able to be so direct and tactful without using quote unquote colorful language. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't. I think it's just like it's kind of like if you eat steak every day, right? Is kind of loses its luster, right? Because you're just eating it every day, so it doesn't really have the same impact and taste that it does. That's how the cuss words is. If somebody is cussing every sentence, it becomes like, a bit unbearable to listen to. But when you are articulating a point and then you slip in a cuss word for the emphasis, then we're like, okay, now I know why he said that, because it was a purpose for that. But sometimes people are just cussing with no purpose. I walked down the fucking street, opened the fucking mailbox, hopped in my fucking car, went to the fucking store. And you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Why did you didn't have to use that many cuss words? So I think it's a time and a place for those interjections, just in my belief. And this is somebody who, has a pretty vulgar vocabulary, but I don't want my intellect and my intelligence to be reduced down to a handful of cuss words. You know what I mean?
All right. Welcome back, Queen.
Still right there, boy.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we love you, Razik. You already know, bro.
What up?
Queen, is there anything you want to add, Queen?
That got real quiet real quick. I'm just gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to be cursed at. Nobody wants to be talked to crazy for no reason. Like, I think sometimes, I know for me, I can get loud when I feel like I'm not being heard. And I got to watch that. So, excuse me if I overtalk y'all, because, some of y'all just get on my nerves, solar system with your red shirt on. And I'm going to show up to your house. But anyway, it just gets crazy, I don't know. I think there's a better way to communicate. I don't know what y'all was really talking about. It sounded like y'all was talking about how we communicate.
Yeah, we were just talking about reconstructing our vocabulary.
Yeah, because my mother always told me, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Nobody can hear you if you're talking crazy and out the side of your neck. All they see is how you're talking. They don't hear what you're saying. So.
Man, tell that to Myra from Fresh and Fit, man. He has a whole different perspective about that. But intelligent brother, though.
You look at, but you also look at what you're attracting. You get what you attract. And if that's what you want, that's not what I want. I don't want a bunch of YouTube stalkers and, derelict, whatever. I'm trying to get to the boardroom. I'm walking around with people who own multiple businesses, and these are the people that I'm trying to get to. So I have to even change how I talk in my field, So it's always a growth process. So,
we should actually Easy Rigs, like my suggestion is that since we're really getting in depth with this type of topic, right? Subtopic, that should be something that maybe you guys should probably talk about in a live stream, and maybe play a game, for people guests who comes to the panel, maybe they could stay as long as they can, as long as they don't use anything that's vulgarous.
We can talk about that behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I will say this though, man. Razik, man, never change who you are, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Be who you are to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be you, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We definitely got a lot of love for you, bro. You know what I mean? Just continue to do what you do, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do what you do. You already know.
Hey, y'all know, man. I don't feel no type of way, man. You know what I mean? I keep it 100. I'm playing. But I will say, you know what I'm saying? And I have had, convos with, these, know what I'm saying, Riggs and U84, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. And you know, I think you can even adjust to, you know what I'm saying, some about, you know what I'm saying, conversations, and knowing that I do have the ability to kind of like turn it on and off. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not always, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, flying off, you know what I'm saying, with colorful language, and, you know, off my mouth. However, there are times when, you know what I'm saying, I'll get really amped up and, you know what I'm saying, passionate in what I'm saying, and then, you know, it'll kind of turn, you know, DMXs, you know what I'm saying, sort of. But, you know, but I will say this, right? You know, I kind of embrace the way that I talk, you know what I'm saying, a lot, because I don't see, you know, not too many guys talking, you know, the way I talk. So I definitely do think that there's a lane to be opened up, specifically based upon my vernacular. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know what I mean, because I, you know, in a way, I think it's, you know, very refreshed, you know what I'm saying, in a way, when you can kind of mix in the intellect with, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know, with very tactful use of you know, colorful language and trying to articulate a point. You know what I mean? Because you know, I don't see, you know, I think maybe the closest might be like Steph is Cold, but he doesn't even, you know what I'm saying, come across as like very articulate in a way, you know what I'm saying? You know, but he just kind of like curses off, you know what I'm saying, at the mouth. I think probably Myron Gaines will probably be the closest, you know what I'm saying, that I've seen. As far as like having a, you know, a new age way of trying to convey, you know what I'm saying, certain types of info, you know what I mean, and you know, in a very harsh way, and not always, you know what I'm saying, trying to have to, you know, the curse. But, you know, that's just my, you know what I'm saying, viewpoint on it. However, I do understand my own individuality, and I kind of, you know what I'm saying, embrace the, you know, the colorfulness of my words. You know what I mean? But you know, but I definitely appreciate everybody's point, and I'm gonna definitely take everything into, you know, a level of admonishment and trying to improve. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Hey, you know, and that's the, you know, that's the key component that we definitely want to, you know, take away from. You know what I mean? Like, you know, by the time, like, when the stream is over, as long as we're learning something about ourselves, you know, start placing our own value as men, have a clear understanding, you know, for women, or when it comes to being a woman, hey, that's pretty much the whole lesson then, especially for tonight's live stream. And shout outs to Well Runs Black. She says, Brother Razik, I don't know your colorful language. I came in late. My comments was based on general experiences. I appreciate you acknowledging yourself. You know,
let me say something real quick, M3.
Go ahead, Big Ricks.
I know me personally, bro. And I try to do this myself when it just comes to you know, the approach thing and all that. If somebody's talking to me and they you know, tend to be a little too aggressive and shit like that, it throws me off, and I don't even listen to the message. I automatically tune out. You know what I'm saying? What I try to do now is I try to get past that, because sometimes people, you know, they can be, you know, however they deliver it, but there could be some really good, you know, a good message behind it. But I just know me personally, depending on how your delivery is, you know what I mean, your ego and everything with it, I'll tune out really fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like a delivery really means a lot when you're talking to people and just whatever environment you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it means a lot, man. And I try to work on it every day. You know what I'm saying? When I'm around, you know, my elders, you know, I try to pocket the N word, you feel me? Because, you know, I understand how they feel about it. You know, I just try to be really respectful and self-correct. You know what I'm saying? yes, I'm comfortable with it, and that's how I am. That's how I talk. But at the same time, I just, I just try to be respectful, and I just, the type of feel that I give people, I don't want it to just be, oh man, that dude just be, what I'm saying all kind of shit, or you know what I mean? Like I don't want that, man. I want something a little bit better. I'm getting older. I want something a little bit better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to self-correct that. And being around people like you guys, you know what I'm saying? It helps me with that, man. To be honest with you, people like Be Easy, M3, everybody, man. I learn from everybody, and I may be older than some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I learn from everybody, bro. You know what I mean? It's never you can never stop learning and taking shit in. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just something I just had to say one time. You know what I mean?
No, thank you. And salute to Sir Hell Speaks too. Thank you for tuning in.
Shout out to Sir Hell. Sir Hell, what up, man? What's going on?
You welcome, Big Rig Slap.
Just to piggyback off what Big Rig was saying it's true, right? Like if I have a certain rapport with somebody, I'd be willing to tolerate something. Like I may not want M3 or Mr. Best. Like, okay, y'all may need to tone it down, yelling, and I may need to tolerate. I may tolerate a little bit more and say, all right, I know Mr. Best ain't like this normally, so let me hear what he got to say through all of the vulgar and aggressive words. But if I don't know you, and then you initially trying to get off a aggressive, you know what I mean, cuss word filled tirade, I'm immediately tuning you off, because I don't know you like that to just owe you this grace, right? And I don't know you to know that if your aggression is just, an impassioned speech, or if you're just super aggressive at me because you have some sort of disdain for me. I don't have time to try to decipher that, or in the heat of the moment say like, are you coming at me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, come on now, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I said, if you're trying to effectively communicate, I would just tone it, I personally would just tone down the aggression and, certain colorful language until your point is across. Now, if you got your point across and somebody, is rebutting you disrespectfully, then, you can use whatever energy you feel is necessary to carry on the conversation. I would say just end the conversation unless you enjoy that type of, toxic exchange. It's not even worth it. Some things is not even worth debating, you know what I mean? Especially when you guys ain't gonna come to a certain agreement. So I think a lot of people should be able to avoid these situations where you feel the need to get super aggressive or yell at people and cuss at people and stuff, you know what I mean?
I always say everybody got a snap factor. Why play and try to figure it out?
You said you are going to try to figure it out?
No, I'm just saying when you come at people, everybody got a trigger and a snap factor. So when you come at people crazy, why try? That's you trying to figure out what their snap factor level is. Why even go there? Some people can handle a lot, some people can't. Some people deal with being triggered differently than others. Why even put yourself in that situation?
I will say, I've never had a man have any issue with, like my tone or my delivery of words. It's always came from women at like 100%. 100%. I have never in my life ever had not one man say, "Yo, I don't like the way you talking to me." I ain't never. So, I'm gonna just say like that's new. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, it could be various reasons to that. One could be like, hey, they have the same rhetoric as you, or they just relate to it. Another one, they could be intimidated by you too. You know what I mean? Like Stan was saying, he's a big burly dude. If he starts getting impassioned, he fits the stereotypical black, angry, savage black guy, whether it be appropriate trope or not. That's what some people, they may be like, God damn, Razik, he keep cussing, but then they may want to check you on YouTube, but in person, you know what I mean? They know that it's the threat of violence, right? Like you trying to check a man in person, even if you in the right, it could get physical. So some people like, man,
But you know what's funny though with that though, Beezy? Like the way I talk amongst men has gained me my you know what I'm saying, respect. But you know what I'm saying, you know, from a lot of women, it's been counter, you know what I'm saying, active. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a gift and a curse. Now, you know, I'm never just walking up to any woman and be like, hey, bitch, yo, let me like I don't even talk like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but you know, like when it comes to, you know, and you know, to those of y'all that do know, you know what I'm saying, it was one specific of your lady, you know what I mean, who came at me, you know what I'm saying, a different way. She said a phrase, and then I said a phrase, you know what I'm saying, back. You know what I mean? So, you know, and then after that, like, she ain't have no more smoke. Like, she couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because she understood, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that the level in which that you think that you can talk to me, I'm always willing to up it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, even more. So, you know, I will say, you know, I think that, you know, a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, automatically have a lot of respect because they know that they can't walk over me. You know what I'm saying? And they never will. You know what I mean? And, you know, and also dudes understand that well. Like, I'm only 5'9", you know what I mean, $180. Like, in shape though. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard guys be like, yo, man, like, you really kind of be, like, controlling the room. And I'd be like, damn, like, I ain't even know that. Like, I didn't have dudes, you know what I'm saying, tell me that. Because, like, you know, I don't lower, you know what I'm saying, my tone. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I just show, you know what I'm saying, force. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't go around, like, pushing and shoving, you know what I'm saying, look like, you know, in the literal sense. But I think, you know what I'm saying, dudes a respect, you know what I'm saying, at the fact that I can, you know what I'm saying, hold my own in a room amongst, you know, a various group of men. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna definitely work on that as far as like the women go, because you know, I ain't trying to run off the honeys. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm very.
Wants to be
Ross, yeah. Ross,
I thought
you
did
was
a good job. He did a good job on Friday night, though. You know what I'm saying? Getting his key sweat on. We seen him. He had the shades on and all that. You know what I mean?
Yo, I had
we clipping that. You know we clipping that.
Don't be hating, Queen. Yeah, don't be hating, Queen.
No, I told you.
Hold on. Let me look at it. Let me look for that video because I already timestamped that.
You was in a heated discussion. You started cursing her out, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I want your number, but I'll meet you in the ring and I'll break your jaw, bitch." You know, and then you're like, "Oh, but you look really cute."
Again, ain't 84. She took that out of context. Again, she took that out of context. It was a whole It was a whole combo about, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, her being able to fight a man.
Nope.
She does that all the time.
I mean, you can say no all you want, but you know what I'm saying? It's on tape.
Hey, I know what was said.
You gotta do a speed dating
No,
show.
you know, it was on tape. I know exactly what I said.
No, you know what was said on tape.
He said, "Oh, body."
Exactly. I said it. Of course, because I know I said it.
You're not listening.
He said, "Yo,
I
girl."
know what was said on tape.
Hold on, Queen. You said, "Yo, girl." He said, if I kiss you, he said, I'll grab you up.
Yeah, because I said it.
No, right now, girl.
Once again, you're not
I
listening.
said, oh.
It's okay. Yeah, you did say it. You said it on tape.
Hold on, Queen.
There was other parties involved.
Hold on, Queen.
Right?
I don't care.
He said, "I'll beat your motherfucking ass in the ring."
I'm just saying, you know, you can't come at me with a knife and then think I'm gonna hug you. I'm not hugging you.
Hold on, Queen. He said, hold on, Queen. He said, girl, if I could grab you right now, I'd kiss you right on the cheek. I said, oh.
Yeah. He also said,
Hey, look, and she had the teary eyes.
Because you ain't gonna beat me.
I didn't say that.
Queen, that was the night before. That was the night before.
That was the night before. That Ike and Tina Turner love, boy.
I'm just saying.
Shit. That was the night before, but
ain't nobody.
They love that shit. Hey, be easy. They love that shit, bro.
Even Tina had a snap factor. I'm just saying,
Hey,
You
look,
got a snap factor.
hey, look, hey, look, Lola loved it. She was like, "Oh
Yeah,
my God,
okay.
this nigga,
That's
this
why
nigga
she
is."
loved it online.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
she in my
okay. Like I
DMs.
said,
Yeah, she
believe
in my
what you want to
DMs too.
believe. Believe what you want to believe.
Lola and
Real
Zeke
women
sitting in a
don't want to be
tree.
talked to like they animals in the
F
street.
You
U
love
T.
me,
but
Queen.
but Queen,
No,
Queen,
no,
but
they
Queen,
You
don't.
he
love
No,
switched it
they
me.
up.
don't.
Queen,
No,
Queen,
they
please,
don't.
get off of that, please. He switched up, and on Friday he changed his tune.
Okay.
On
Well, on that
Friday
note,
he changed his
I gotta
What you
tune.
finish what
fell
I
for?
gotta finish what I'm doing. What I'm doing. Y'all believe y'all own smoke? Cause it's
Yeah.
all shadows and smoke signals. So keep believing
Hey,
you
look,
own smoke.
I'm gonna tell you this
Believe you
though,
All right,
own
Queen.
smoke.
Hey, Queen, I'm gonna tell you this though, Queen.
Yeah.
I see Lola in person. I'm telling you, she gonna fall head over heels.
Hey, that's her. That's
Yeah.
her. That's her.
Hey,
And that's
woo!
but you can't fall for her because you said single moms were toxic and red flags.
nah, I'm not
Now you
falling for her.
switching up.
Hold on.
You
I didn't
switching
say
up.
I'm falling for her. I said she's gonna fall
Yeah,
for me.
okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
Shout out to
fall for
Lola,
okay.
man.
you.
Lola, we love
Yeah,
you,
okay.
sister.
You
We
Yeah,
love
I
said
you.
don't
you
fall
said
for no woman.
you said single moms are red flags.
They
You're
Oh,
a
are.
single
man.
mom with 3
God
Yeah,
damn.
children.
and they love
I'm
me.
just
I
saying.
didn't say I love them. Yeah.
I'm just
Wow.
saying you can't see
Yo.
how you switching up. One minute you put them down, next minute you trying to holler at them. You can't do that.
Huh?
Double
Then
Hey,
y'all
standard.
gonna
whatever
then
happened
y'all
to
gonna make it
no
for
records of
Romeo Razi.
wrongs?
I'm
He was,
lost now.
he was,
People,
I'm
that
lost.
boy
he was just
wild.
being flirtatious. Listen,
It's all good. Do what you do.
listen,
And hopefully
listen.
it gets you to your promised land. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, all I know is that
Yeah,
I'm glad
watch
he did
out,
that.
Romeo.
Exactly, I'm glad he did that because it gave me a chance to sing some wonderful R&B. So man, anytime you want to cut cake again, I'm definitely grabbing my mic and I'm definitely
Please
going
don't.
in, man.
Please
Razi
don't.
turned
Yes,
into Ron Isley.
word.
I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Said I'd rather be with
She's not,
yeah, come
she's not
on,
gonna
y'all.
hear y'all.
It don't matter.
He said,
Hey, come on.
he said, next time I pull up in my truck, I'm gonna pull right up to you, girl, and I'm gonna see what it's about. I said, oh,
Blow that horn too, 84. I'm gonna blow that horn. Yeah. She coming.
woo, gonna come outside.
She coming. Damn right she coming. She don't have a choice. She like, oh yeah. She like, yo, that's that. She like, yo, that's a Razi. She like, yeah. And you
Lola, I
glaze.
love you. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up, Lola. I love you. All right. I love you. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up, sister. Don't beat me up. You know we family. Don't beat me up. You know what I mean?
Don't
But
chokehold me.
I'll say that. At the end of the day,
Don't chokehold me.
he was spitting some game. I'm gonna say that on Friday, he was spitting some solid game, man. He was spitting some solid game. You know,
All them dating coaches
Anyway.
paid
I'll
off
be
already.
playing, yo.
Oh,
84.
he said all the dating coaches paid off. Wait, hey, that was some of that Anton Daniels game.
the
Oh, I didn't know.
Yo, hey, look, that's that Discord game. Link is in the script. You know what I'm saying? It's one that's pinned to the top of the chat. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny. M3, man, I know you want to close this out, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go home, baby.
Yeah, man.
All right,
After this,
so
man,
y'all gonna go see Chris Brown and pay your $1,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take pictures on the internet.
y'all stuff. Yes, we are. You know, yo, check out the link, right? If you want to see Rossi shoot a shot at Lola again, okay? So, yeah, links up there. All right, cool.
Woo.
Everybody, it was fun, man. Real fun, man, to be having like this topic and then these subtopics as well, too. Look, hey, by the end of the day, no matter what we talk about, we just want everybody to like go home and to learn something. All right, learn something fresh, learn something new. That's pretty much it. You know, be easy, like, you know, stick around like in the back chat, and then like so we could like, you know, talk some good fun ideas. But other than that, yo, thank everybody for tuning into Knowledge and Relationships M3 TV News, the stream that gives you the best news. And then with that being said, everybody, thank you again for tuning in. Stay tuned for Easily Riggs, and stay tuned for our other topics as well too for season 2.
Hey.
So other than that, we are out. Later, everyone.
Hey, y'all.
knowledge and relationships.